voice, cause he know just what to say. I'm the hero, I come through, say today. Hats off if you keeping it real. It's so easy to fall, beat him to fate. Dirt the voice, cause he know just what to say.
If you're expecting 4 white boys, then you're wrong. What we do have is 4 dad bods. We say what you're thinking without the urges. Tune in every Friday from 9 to 11. It's okay if you're a watcher. We won't judge. P.S. I like being watched on YouTube.
Yeah. They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
He said no, he's retarded.
It's reviewing the Cancel Show. I am G. Chavez.
AKA the Silver Fox.
Yay.
I'm Rashad Dyson.
What's up, everybody? And that's your boy Manny.
What up, everybody? I'm Miguel, the brother abuser, the one that broke his arm, I guess. What else did I break his arm?
I don't know, man.
Everything. You broke a lot of things.
Broke a lot of things.
I had a rough childhood.
Wait, hold on. Slow it down, bro. Wait till the show starts. Calm down, man. Come on, wait.
Talk about other stuff.
That's right.
Y'all fucked up the rotation.
My bad,
Exactly.
It's Carlos. I'm lost. I don't even know what to say. My name is Carlos, and I'm the homeboy of the abuser, and the one that takes
The abuser and the one that got his
the one
ass
that gets
whooped,
his ass
basically.
whooped.
There you go. That's how it is.
Plain and simple, boring. Ollie.
Hey,
There you go.
Well, welcome back, guys. It's good to have you back. Hey, somebody said, George Gomez says, "What's up, chiquitas?" at PUS Puto. Ah, they know you already.
They know me.
You take the first shot, then. You've been exposed.
Hey, let's warm up. Y'all want to? No?
Okay, who spins though?
Spin it. Who spin it?
He called you a puto. You spin it.
Yeah, you're the most puto here.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
It's well, they already called it out.
I already did, bro.
Just go ahead and spin it. It probably won't even land on you, man.
Oh, no, he puts it on.
Can't I?
Oh, for half of it.
My bad. Am I supposed to? Please don't kill me. Nobody saw that. I got terrified.
I saw him. He jumped a little bit.
That's right. For those that are tuning in, so we have spin the shot.
We'll do half.
Well,
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
you be alright.
I got old baby guts.
I shit myself then. It's all done. Like you guys. All right.
It'll be on us to film it.
So today we're doing
Shit yourself. It's on you.
So today what we're doing, guys? Today.
Yeah, so we are doing spin the shot. So in the comments, go ahead and type in spin, and we will spin, and whoever the lucky person lands on
Takes a shot.
takes a shot. Why do you have to do the salt like he's
I
like
don't
a
know.
sorority girl or something?
It's apple.
Is it?
I mean, I understand tequila.
Fuck you. It's your turn, motherfucker. Hey, 3 seconds later we're doing body shots.
Shopping the nipples
It's
on
happened a
us.
few times
I'm
already.
like,
Wait, what?
Just like,
What'd you say?
I said it's happened a few times.
I'm a look away.
to him a few times. You let him happen to
I'm a leg away.
whatever floats his boat, man. What you want me to do? You want me to stop?
Family shit.
You know what? Hey,
Your sister liked it. It wasn't
Yeah.
even on her.
Well, like
You
a
nasty
family
fuck.
shit, yo.
Hey, it wasn't on her either.
wait.
Wait, what?
Wait,
See,
what?
they get me drinking, then they scared of the consequences.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the homie Rafa. We see you.
Yeah.
I think he did it right out of his belly button too.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
just
shot
Rafa.
there.
Was it a slurper?
No, I was the belly button, right?
Was it a slurper?
No. It was in a cup.
It was in a cup.
I don't know about that, man. I think they're lying.
Gross.
It's gonna be a great hell of a show.
It was just Rafa.
Yeah.
It was just Rafa only.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just them two taking body shots.
And
No one else is playing this.
Nobody else wanted- nobody else wanted to play that
motherfucking
game, man.
volunteered, all right?
Well, for guys, everybody that's watching, we're bringing back drunk news. Start out with the show, man. How was everybody's week, man? What's going on? Share some good news with us.
I was in prison all week.
Attaboy.
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I almost died. I think I almost got to a car wreck.
Turnarounds.
Yeah. P.O.
What?
But he's waiting to snitch on somebody. No, not yet.
Did he do something to me this week?
I
I don't think he did anything.
I'm just contemplating. I'm thinking.
Wait a minute. This one time in 3rd grade.
That's right. You stole my.
Let's just say his week was good.
This week, yeah.
We're gonna go with it was
I
good.
had a good week. It was alright. Not bad.
It was a good slow week for me. Yeah, it was nice.
Oh, speaking of which, you know, how that, you know, your little procedure.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Say, man, you went
when
and get
they-
your colon check?
Oh yeah. By
he
the
went
way,
and got a lot of stuff checked.
yeah. Do you have to do that weekly? Because you've been going every week.
Oh, I don't. What?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta watch last
I
episode.
think
Yeah, last
Hey,
episode we.
that's a fetish. That is.
I know more than twice a week. That's a
Well,
fetish,
somebody
right?
said something. I think Rashad said something about a hamster. That was a hamster involved, or
Yeah.
PetSmart.
A gerbil or something.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, I had nothing to do with that.
He's like, whatever he did, he did.
I did not do anything to him this time. All right? No.
That's
can't
why I
blame me
don't
for this
volunteer for body shots.
Yeah. Body shot, sorry.
I had to go from a body shot to a hamster.
No, it's because he missed last week.
I missed last week because my daughter had her confirmation. You know, we Catholics over here. Yay. Yeah, something like that.
And you still like to do that? Never mind. Never
I don't
mind,
know.
bro.
Me.
Catholic, man. What's wrong?
That's what they do.
Oh,
Oh, you did it. You know
They
the
got that shit down to us.
I'm not Catholic, man.
I watched the Pope be running to
Clergy,
Miguel. Dear
please.
Miguel, fuck you. Sincerely, the Pope.
Damn.
It's like,
If we get him to watch and comment, I'll be alright.
That means you're doing something right.
you keep this up, you'll never be an altar boy.
Ever.
Ever.
Don't ever want to be out. So I'm definitely keeping this shit up.
The originals don't ask, don't tell.
Right. You see me at Ultra Boy, y'all better be concerned. I'm gonna be doing this shit. Blink, 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 blink.
Hey, blink if
Morse
you're
code help.
Yeah, exactly. Blink twice if you're in a cult.
I'm not,
I had to do a Mount Johnson hand job for this.
I'm not even doing it. I'm not even doing it with mine. I'm doing it with my tits. I'm just like blink, 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 blink. Why is
I'm
it
about to get into heaven with all lip service.
Oh my god.
Hey, shout out to Father McFeely.
Damn.
Damn, bro. You a gay man? It's for shots therapy session.
It's my turn.
Hey, let me ask you guys, how do you guys feel about the whole Johnny Depp though? Like, I wanted to talk about that. I guess we can just go ahead and start talking about it.
Man,
It's
all I know
creepy.
about that shit is that she shit on his bed.
That's all I've really been hearing.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, the whole shit on the bed. Like, who does that?
Bro, what would you do? What would you do if you come home?
Would you stay with your chick? Hold on. Would you still stay with your chick though?
Fuck no. Somebody's getting donkey punched and I'm leaving.
What? I gotta ask. It's a donkey punch. What is a donkey punch?
You sure you want to know?
No, because I don't know.
I come home, I think it's one of my fucking dogs.
Just Google it, bro. Google it.
Nah,
man.
What's a donkey punch, bro?
I was gonna ask him. I didn't want to ask, but
I don't know if I want to know
I'm
what the hell
glad.
that is.
I know. Is it something we want to know or not?
You want to don't you punch him in the motherfucking pussy.
Like a crotch punch.
so aggressive. Nah, man.
Can't you call that something else besides a donkey punch?
It's a donkey.
Nah, man, you a mule punch that motherfucker.
Hey, you ain't gonna see no bruising up here.
Hey, right there.
Exactly.
Can't leave too much evidence and all that.
If you taking a shit on his bed, I don't think you got time to block it.
No, you don't.
You ain't got time to block it if you're shitting on his bed.
Ah, damn. I don't know. Would you be able to stay with your wife if someone she did that to you? Like,
Bro, no.
We're gonna assume it was the dog that did it.
nah, she probably confessed. They got it. They're like, oh, yeah. We thought it was funny. I'm like, oh, white people are weird to me.
Bro, like who?
Something's wrong with you.
If
You just got up
get
there.
offended.
If she's sick,
Like,
there's a
don't get
reason why she's
offended.
shit in the bed. There's a difference.
No, he's
But
a
you
cool
just
one.
on some whole weird ass shit. No, no, man, I can't be down part of no Slipknot fan club type shit.
Yeah.
Like that's just.
Well, I feel like the whole thing about it is just like, well, first she lied. I mean, and when it comes to men, like we lose everything, bro. He lost his, money. He lost all movie parts. and she's not.
Bro, they
even,
kicked him out of Pirates of the Caribbean.
and he's not even gonna do jail. She's not even gonna do jail time, bro. And if it would have been a man, you know, we would have been all free my homie Rashad. He didn't do it.
So, we've been
He only
all over
shitted on the
shirt.
bed.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't hurt nobody.
He ain't shit on nobody's bed.
That's right.
Shit, I'm nobody.
But here's the
R.
thing.
Kelly's going, I didn't even go that far.
Exactly. No. That motherfucker was burning, man.
He went above and beyond.
That's who you think she got it from?
Oh, you beat on somebody?
Watch
my
this.
beer. Watch this. Watch this.
No, but, yo, I heard that it was the homies there. I guess, what kind of homies would be like, yo, bro, you know what would be funny?
If you shit on
Slipknot type of people, man. There's a whole group that likes that. Get dressed up in trash bags and throw shit at each other, man. They go to concerts and do
What the
shit.
fuck?
the fuck kind of
Ali, what the?
Y'all think I'm bullshitting?
No, this is the first time I've ever heard of it.
What parts of the internet are you hanging out
I'm telling
on?
you, man. Look up Slipknot. Like that's what type
I
of
ain't
shit
looking
they
up.
do.
I'm not
I
looking
know, I
up.
know who Slipknot
I'm not
is.
looking
I
up
just didn't know that's
anything you
what they
tell me to
do.
look up.
I didn't
Ever.
That's how you end up on the watch.
If it is, I'm not going to their
Slipknot first
concert.
came out on the scene, like they was all part of that the nasty ass culture of feces throwing and shit. Like,
Right.
yeah, the two girls in one cup celebration type
Whoa.
I don't get.
Wait,
like,
people
it's
celebrate that
nasty.
shit?
Are you Googling it?
No.
He looked guilty when he said
I know, right?
shit. My tracks
But you want to call me out in front of everybody? No.
Like, no, I seen you. You went like straight.
I'm all like, you're looking it up. Goddamn, no,
Hey,
no,
making
no,
a note.
No, just
What to look up later?
bookmarking it. Bookmarking it.
Nah, I didn't know about that shit.
So like,
Bro,
Carlos,
like, but
next
the
up
whole
here.
thing is that, you know, she's crying, you know, bloody murder, like, oh, he beat me, he, you know,
Basically crying
abused
wolf.
me and all that kind of shit. But all the evidence is that she was the one that was beating him. She was the one that was abusing him. And the only reason people know about it is because he got recording. He literally has recordings of her saying, "No one's going to believe you because you're a dude."
No.
How foul is that?
Well,
That's
basically
the
what
only
it-
thing they got on him is the text messages about how he would burn a corpse and
But even he
Nah,
said
bang
it
the
corpse.
was a
Yeah, he
reference
would
to
fuck
one of
the
He
the-
got that from
Burn him.
DMX.
No, no, it was
Right,
a
but you know
reference
that-
to a movie.
Yeah,
We
but
have
that-
all went on one of
that's
those
all they
races,
have on him
right?
is those texts. Like,
Yeah.
what else?
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
That didn't.
We have all did one of those crazy ass rants to the ones you love. No,
I don't know, man.
Burn down your house.
I never text Lupe and told him I was gonna burn his.
But
no.
bro, Eminem made 3 albums talking about killing his
justified
wife. So like, I mean, come
He
on,
made
right?
millions off this shit.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
He made
You
millions.
can't
off
just.
of it.
It would be justified
You know what
if
I
you
mean?
did, though.
It would be.
Yeah, if you want to burn his house down, I'll back you up.
No, man, that's.
No, well.
That's because you scared of
How's
him.
it?
That's why
Hey,
you
scared
back
of
him
Miguel.
up.
Yeah.
Then
Left
where
eye
the
type
hell
shit.
your nieces and nephew gonna live?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to protect
And that's
you.
a lot.
Thank
There's a
you.
lot of
There's a
them.
lot of them, bro.
There's a lot of them. That's like
a lot.
girls and boys club almost.
It's not that many, man.
I think they make up half of each side, if you ask me.
A couple more. He'll have a. You already got a
Totally
starting
embracing
squad
the
in basketball, man.
stereotype.
Yeah, bro.
I got.
You just need a couple of backup players now.
Yeah.
No, that's fucking crazy. No, I don't.
Carmen,
And
need a couple backup players.
Armin.
not only that, though, they're all girls. I'm like, wait till that little thug dude
You
come
mean
on.
they're all girls?
I'll see from Andrew. But the rest is all girls. Wait till you
Oh,
have this.
Say what you
you just call Andrew a
No,
girl?
no. I'm saying, wait till them little thug ass dudes come up there and be like, yo, I'm here to pick up Jasmine.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, bro. We're going to have one of them, what's this, bad boys? Who at the door?
Right?
Yeah.
No, I've been wanting to do that.
I have to be
Just wait.
too.
It's gonna happen
Wait.
one day, and
But-
when it does, it'll be interesting.
But it's going to be like,
Hey,
it's
call
gonna be
Miguel and
And all
like
the boys
record
want
it.
to be bigger than you, man.
I know.
And, like, so like,
All of them.
so
Hey,
they're already
even in the
gonna think
movie,
they
Homeboy
can-
was
they
taller
can
than
fight.
more than you. You
Yeah.
gotta look
They're
up.
gonna be, yo, little man, go
Right.
get your dad. Get out the way. Can you imagine?
But
Like,
hey,
oh,
I would totally play the prison like gone. I mean, you're halfway there with the looks and all that shit. So just go and play it to the
Just
kill.
the looks.
Halfway there?
You're right. Yeah.
Well, what's holding them back? It's the height.
damn, bro.
I'm trying to say.
Get the platform.
Man, you're
shoes
getting
with
your
the-
revenge on this shit. Miguel's getting his shots in today. I mean,
Strong
you
today.
I know.
It's all good, man.
It's all good.
Told you it was my
Emotional
turn, man.
damage.
My therapy
Yeah.
session. It's my therapy session.
But you know, by the time that comes around, it'll be like some little hipster
put another
Like
one.
he
in.
shows up in the
Oh my
skinny jeans
God.
with Starbucks cup. It's like it's not even gonna be worth it.
You can only be more on that level
It's
probably
not.
than a thug.
Because when you tell ever made love to a man and he says no, you go you want to, he's gonna say yes. So no, it's just not gonna work one of them.
It'd be like, actually, I'm non-binary.
Exactly. So now
You know what? Never mind.
we have to rethink this whole strategy over. It depends who pulls up to that house.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck you just because you said that. I don't-
Right.
You come tell me that shit.
I know.
No, I'm binary. I'm like, hey, you coming at me with too many big words. Since I don't know what they mean,
I
I'm gonna
don't
take it as a
identify
sign of
as that.
disrespect.
Exactly. Look here, young man. Actually, my pronouns are Zim and Zer.
Damn.
Huh?
What?
You put on the wig
Huh.
just to make sure. Bitch.
So it will make you feel way better if I hit you with a wig on.
Yeah. Right? Just like, that would be
Make
so
it fair.
Ray James.
Why does that sound like a fetish?
You drank your show?
What is this?
No. I poured the whole thing.
Why are you looking that up?
Hey man, I didn't know y'all said half, so I poured the whole thing. He took the whole thing.
Like, he took the whole, yeah, because you made
My
me.
bad.
Damn.
You made me.
Man, you a grown man.
Yeah, no,
You
Hey,
took the whole thing. He made you.
look, if this man gets
He
up right now,
didn't mind
hey,
He didn't put up no story. He didn't ask for a rebuttal or nothing.
damn it, Lee.
What's up, bro? Whatever you want.
Make no eye contact.
He goes, so you think I'm funny? I'm ha funny? Or like, what kind of funny are you? I'm like, bro, it was just on the show. I don't know what to tell you.
Like I'm like a clown. I amuse you.
No, back to that thing. Like, does it really have to go like about her shitting or how society in
She
general doesn't like take men to good? Like, cause you know it does go into that like how there are women that are abusive, but it basically
You're safe here, buddy. Go ahead.
You're in a safe space.
Hey, hey,
This is a
does
safe
she beat
space.
You? Does she beat you?
Hey.
She's hey, someone's cussing out now.
no, like
Carlos,
you know,
Yeah, Carlos,
society in general, like they will always take the women's side. They'll never fucking look because they always feel like women, they're like more.
Well, as men, we've been programmed.
I'm gonna have to stop you on that because ain't nobody taking Johnny Depp's ex's side. Nobody.
Not now.
Nobody.
yeah.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
even think
Beginning.
back then.
Bro, at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, they.
I think
people hated
this.
it.
I think
But
they
what
just had
if,
to
but
do
what
it.
if Johnny Depp wasn't Johnny Depp and what if his name was fucking
Alan or Lupe. Oh
Yeah.
me. We'd be
Okay,
fucked.
even with the recordings.
Me.
We'd be fucked if that happened to one
You
of
said that with
us.
so much passion, though. Like,
But like
I'm
even with the
saying,
recordings, you think it still wouldn't have mattered, like regardless of
bro,
whatever name.
Without the recording, he's guilty.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Without the recordings,
When it's just her.
straight
saying-
guilty.
yeah.
You see, and that's what's bullshit though, because
Exactly.
like if it wasn't for the recordings, he'd be
Equal
fucked.
rights. Except
Yeah,
for
like
equal-
it's all it
Exactly.
always favors, you know, like it always favors the women, even though like not all men are like that, you know, like yeah, there are some, and then you know it goes both ways and shit. And really, this is the first time I ever fucking heard about shit like that.
Really?
That well, like for it to go like hit fucking social media and shit like that.
But
yeah.
but you've known dudes who've got crazy ass girls who hit.
Yeah, I have seen it. I have seen it,
That-
but
that's what I'm saying. But what
but
happens
most of them, they don't do it because if they have kids, like most like they'll be thinking about the kids, like they don't want to lose them because like if the female really wants to, they can fuck over.
Oh yeah.
And, and that's what they try to avoid. Like
So now they're stuck in an abusive relationship.
Yeah,
Like,
But
the same
but
way.
flip that.
and not even at that. Like even if they're not together.
Yeah.
And let's say he's paying child support or whatever, but if the female, like if she wants to get that shit going, like you know, she can take the kids away and
Right.
and just take like full custody, and like you can't see them. And
that's-
there are fathers that really want to be there,
Right.
you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes it's fucked up that you know the guy really wants to be there or is doing everything, but the female or you know like the woman or whatever, you know, like will
The
always
lady,
try to
the
the lady.
But
They'll
like,
try to find ways to fuck over and shit, and just to get it her way, and just to prove her point.
Yeah. See, that's what I think is the bigger issue is that the whole, you know, our society is designed to where the minute Amber Heard was like, oh, he beat me. Oh, well, let's believe her. Let's take away his
Basically, the whole
Pirates of-
justice system is
Exactly.
fucked up.
It's like let's immediately take away his Pirates of the Caribbean and all that kind of shit. But now that we're finding out that she was the fucked up one, well, guess who's still in Aquaman too? This bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked. I didn't even know she was in. I didn't even know that was her.
Well, exactly.
I didn't even know who Amber Heard is. Like,
But that's the thing.
But now you do.
But
now
now
I
you
do.
do.
Yeah,
Now
she
everybody
takes
knows.
shit.
Say
She takes shit and fucking.
I mean, the cacas, look at her.
But yeah. But see, that's the thing is that we're starting to see in society that look, the people that want equality, everyone to be treated equal, well, equal is equal as a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because society for so long, men have been disposable, women have been the protected. That's why women and children first. Well, if we equal, ain't no women and children first.
Self-preservation.
Self-preservation.
Survival of the
yeah.
fittest.
Because if you think about it, I could probably take care of the kids way better than you, and I can get off this boat way faster than you. So I'm gonna just grab the kid and bounce, and we gonna be way safer.
Did you
Not
just do that?
not every dude is
He went back to Titanic. He went back to Titanic.
This is what I would do.
Like,
You gonna push it down.
You went back, bro.
I don't have to, bro, because I'm faster. I'm just saying.
What happened to equal rights?
Exactly. I got both kids. You can only carry one. Like, look,
a
let's-
child.
oh yeah.
So he's the guy in Titanic that grabs that kid.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, bro.
But the thing
Like
is,
slip him a 20.
the thing is this though. I will say this: that you just said that we all know somebody, correct? Oh, you said that.
Yeah.
We all know somebody. I agree. But how many times do we make fun of them?
Me
Yeah, right?
personally,
You know, I mean, el mandilón, hey, you know, but if it was the other way around, we would be like, yo, fam, you don't do that shit, homie. You see what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, because we hold men and we hold each other accountable. Like, yo, bro, that's,
I mean, we do expect men to be men, right?
Right.
To stand up.
but what is a man
Myself,
though? You know, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what is a man to you guys? Because a man could be so many things. But when a woman told me, oh, be a man, that's why I'm like, well, what is a man?
Now, we got to be careful with this because Cam Newton just not got in trouble by saying, clarifying
yeah.
what
you
a
gotta be careful
woman
about
is in his eyes.
Hey, go ahead and clarify the story for the people that hadn't known.
So, paraphrasing, right? Cam Newton said something, to him, there's a, between being a bad bitch and being a woman, how people are saying that they're bad bitches, but yet they're lacking home training. They're lacking how to take care of their man. They're lacking knowing when to speak and when not to speak in a man's presence, right? And all those are old school rules that we've grown up with. We saw. We probably never fully understood, but we all saw our grandparents when granddad was speaking. Grandma shut the fuck up. But right or wrong, and
facts.
grandma rolled
That is how it was back
with
then.
Yeah, it
granddad.
really was.
And grandma rolled with granddad on like till the wheels fell off. And what was he said it was what was done. And be damned if all y'all gonna eat the food unless dad or granddad's gonna eat. But now women are more focused on, and it's not a bad thing, right? But women, they'll say, oh, I'm gonna
say it
take
is
care
bad.
of the kids. Well, what about the fucking husband? So in Cam Newton's eyes, he's saying he would prefer his women to be of the 50s.
Husband first.
and the
Husband
60s.
Husband first and then kids.
Yes.
Right.
He prefers a more traditional woman than today's modern
My
women.
mom used to always say, I'm not married to you. When I would ask, hey, cook me this or do this, I'm not married to you. And my mom would admit, damn, some cold ass shit. Right? But yet, if the husband's the one that's providing, he's the reason why we're eating.
Right.
And damn it, why am I going to cook you something that you're ungrateful for when he would be more appreciative of this meal that I cook? So yeah, I'm going to lean more towards him than but then the kids. But now it's done flipped, right?
Right.
We take care of the kids. Husband, we just fall in to where we get in. Same thing, Father's Day, right? We get shitty gifts, or not even shitty gifts. We get diminutive gifts. And,
No,
but yeah,
Right now they're like,
but yeah, we go.
You ain't
above-
getting no Father's Day gift this year at all.
If you were.
As long as
If you were.
shout out to my kids. I love the duck tie every
every
I like the
year.
But yeah,
Every
we
year,
go
the same
all the way
one.
out for
Appreciate
mothers,
it.
right? And we make
Seen the
sure
holes in my
it's
socks.
that way.
Right.
So it's how we're conditioned and how we want to be perceived.
Yeah.
is too different. All right. So we say we want to be equal, but yet we don't want our daughters to be treated shittily. We want our daughters to have a opinion and a voice, right? So us dads, we raise them. Hell no, your opinion matters. But back then, her mom was telling her, shut the hell up and let your husband lead.
Right.
Well, see, I have one caveat for that. Is because, like my grandfather, he told me about this about 5149, right? The way he kind of ran his relationships, you know, with my grandmother. It was he had 51%, he had 40, she had 49. Now, the reason why he had 51 is because if shit went downhill, that was his responsibility. That was his fault. You know what I mean? But she got 49%, so he needed to listen to her. You know, there's a reason why she's the wife. You know, there's a reason why. We got to spin?
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, no.
Get talking.
Okay. But there was a reason.
That was the reason why, bro?
Like there was a reason why, you know, grandma had 49%. You know, because she was smart. She had wisdom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the caveat for it. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, sure, grandma, you know, she didn't, you know, voice her opinion all the time in front of us kids. But believe you me, grandpa and grandma, they definitely had conversations.
But now you want to be a bad bitch. You want to check your husband
You
in
want
front
to
of
in
everybody.
front of everybody.
That's not cool.
I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking. I'm sorry.
At the end of the day, I'm a man and I do have pride.
Hey, but is it so bad that the wife wants to feed the children first? I mean, because personally,
To me,
I would go home and be like, hey, feed them.
Right. No,
Yeah,
it's not
to me,
about
that's
you.
me. Yeah, that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
you know,
now.
like,
Right.
I'm not
And
gonna be here
that's
like,
why
I'm not
we
gonna
all
get home and be
down
like,
to-
hey, where the fuck's my plate? Why the fuck are the kids eating and I ain't got no motherfucking plate?
But that's your
To me, I'd be
choice.
like,
Yeah, to me, I feel the
Hey,
same
man,
way.
I'm
I'd
providing
rather
for
let
y'all.
the kids eat first.
Y'all go
And
ahead.
I always tell my girl,
I'm still gonna eat. It's not like
feed the
I'm
kids
not gonna
and then
eat.
like
I mean,
me and her.
Right.
That's my personal
whoop
opinion.
your ass and my
like,
plate ain't hot, and you know, as soon as I walk in the door, I want it on the table. No, man, come on, man.
But the fact that your woman would want to do that for you is the case.
yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? She wants to give you that proper respect.
Okay,
but if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, hey babe,
She does, and
Go ahead,
like,
go ahead,
go
take
ahead.
it.
That's what I was
and
gonna
take care
tell.
of the
My
kids.
girl, she does that.
Uh-huh.
But I always tell her, it's like, no, it's like feed the kids. It's like
yeah,
feed the
but
kids.
that's your choice.
Yeah, but she always asks me, she's
Like
like,
that, they
hey,
won't be
do
bugging you
want-
for food.
Yeah. Yo.
Exactly.
Thing is,
Go to your room.
just make sure I got something to eat later. That's
Yeah,
all
like-
I ask for.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying, I don't want to get home and be like, where the fuck's my plate? Oh, well, I ate it. Fuck, you better go back in there and cook something else. Then,
Exactly,
goddamn,
right.
because, I mean, yeah, if it's like
So
that, then
again-
yes, you gotta bitch and complain, but
Right. So
If I still got a plate-
we're caught. Right. We're caught in between these two.
Yeah.
These two different parallels. How
Yeah.
we want to be. We're more independent now as guys. Also, men of old, they would used to go to work, come home, and that's it. But now, as guys, we're more.
but
we're
also
more spread
also
out.
back in those
Why
days,
you babysitting, bro?
also back in those days, if the wife didn't cook or serve
cook
his
daddy.
plate,
Puff Daddy said,
There's shitload
"Take
of
that,
men
take
that
that."
wouldn't just fucking eat. They would just go. If my wife's mad at me, she's like, I'm not gonna serve your. I don't give a fuck. I'll go serve my own.
Right.
Well, I didn't cook nothing because I'm mad at you. I know how to cook.
I know how to cook.
That's solid.
Like I can
go
cook.
by
I cook
myself.
myself. Like you know, I'm not gonna go to bed hungry just because you mad at me. Like okay, like
Well, see, there was like there was a for the longest time in society, marriage and family was the end game. You know what I mean? Like and even in our society, like I would say I was raised to be a husband. Once I had a wife and children,
That was it.
That's my life. That's it.
Retirement and death should come.
Retirement
right there.
and death. Like it didn't care. It doesn't matter if I'm a plumber or a lawyer. It was the same thing. You know what I mean? But nowadays, that option isn't. That we have more options.
We sing long game.
Yeah, nowadays it's like, wait, hold up. I can still be a lawyer, but if I don't have the responsibilities of a wife and kids, I can make 3 times as much. Well, fuck this, I'm getting a Ferrari.
Take vacation
Long
where
game
you
type
want.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know what I mean? Because now that's more of an option. Back in the day, if you know our grandfather's generation, if I didn't have a wife to cook for me, I was fucked. Because wasn't no real men cooking unless you were a chef. You know?
Even then, you probably was looked at as.
Yeah, exactly. But
He's one
nowadays,
of those.
exactly. You know, but nowadays, you know, I can cook, you know,
you
just
hear?
as well as some of the women. I mean,
Carlos made a casserole.
what?
Hey, somebody tag Kevin Samuels in the comments.
I hear last week he made
I
a
haven't done
souffle.
Not a casserole.
No, casserole.
I haven't done a casserole. But I don't mind cooking. I like cooking though.
Yeah. Just don't make no casserole, bro. but that's the thing, and just like today's women have more financial opportunities to be independent than they did before.
So they can tell dudes to fuck you
Exactly, because they can be like
without
you-
the government helping them out.
Exactly,
Breaking.
because there was in our grandmother's days, if she didn't get married, her financial options were very limited.
In
You know what I mean?
Section 8.
But now, shit, she could be a lawyer too, and get a Ferrari and bounce. You know what I mean? So like, dudes getting Ferraris and bounces, chicks are getting Ferraris and bouncing. So that's why the marriage rate is going down.
Spin.
he's like, I ain't got a bounce no. I just want the Ferrari.
I think.
I just want the chick to buy me the Ferrari.
I think. In all honesty, I think people.
Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah.
Another crown?
You ain't got no tequila.
Ain't about no tequila this week.
I should.
See, last
Don't
time,
bring
Man,
nothing.
all these damn essays, ain't nobody
Lil
taking no
Bill
damn
said,
tequila.
hey,
They
Lil
got-
Bill said
with
bring
that
beer.
favorite crown and all
Man,
that
I just drank some
bullshit.
fucking
Look,
Amsterdam.
I text-
Amstel
Some
Gold.
Amsterdam, yeah.
You would have told me
Texas-
bring
Why
tequila.
that
I
shit-
brought
I
you
texted
tequila.
Silver Fox. He said, "No, just bring beer."
see,
Yeah.
I had to.
see, last time,
I would have brought you tequila
last time
from
I
the
brought like
motherland.
30, 40 shots.
What happened to that? You finished them all?
Bro, that was
The
The one where you
that was a
gotta
month
shake
ago.
it because it has a marble.
How long
in
am I
it?
supposed to keep alcohol around?
You're not a drinker.
How do you know?
About
The
4 to
mezcal?
24 hours, maybe.
Exactly. So I brought all
The
those
real
bottles,
mezcal?
and
The
we
real
only,
mezcal is
we only
like,
drank like half
it's-
of them.
it's basically
so
like
I
moonshine.
bought half as I brought last time.
I didn't know you were drinking like that. I mean,
100%.
Yeah, all this. My granddad
bro.
was a straight wet bad fool.
So,
He was
bro,
about
why you
that
gotta
shit.
shake it up? It's already.
I'm bullshit. I told you I got baby guts. don't
Hey, mind your business,
judge me.
bro.
Don't judge me in my habits, okay?
Alright, if you want to shake them, it's okay.
Say you take half.
Shake it all you want, man. Shake it all you want.
Thank
And half
you.
late.
I'm thinking hopefully it will settle it or do some type of weird
They ain't
shit.
gonna do shit to it.
I ain't gonna do shit to it.
No, it ain't.
They ain't gonna do nothing to it. Absolutely nothing.
He's just bottling it up.
Somebody once said the other day is that men are
Put a little bit
conditioned
of that
how
Twisted Tea
how to treat
in.
women. We're taught how to be respectful. We're taught to open doors, but women are never taught to how to respect a man. You guys agree with that, or
They did.
No?
They used
Oh,
to
she's
be.
knocking her head back there. What?
I would say.
Not
I would probably say.
They used
I
to
don't
be.
agree with that.
They used to be taught.
Well, okay.
not
what
all the
Kevin
time,
is,
but yeah, it has changed.
But
like-
what clarifies on how taking care of a man? Because I think those vary. Though that varies, and from home to hell, even ethnic, right? Like, if you go and marry outside your race, something that I have to find out right is how to take care of that person into what they need will look something totally different than what you saw growing up. And so you might not know how to take care of that woman or man that you're marrying. So you will have to do a little research on that. But that's something good.
Well, I think it's more of, we were both men and women were taught to take care of, your spouse. So if your spouse needs a little more TLC or a little more firmness, then that just depends on the person. So the point is that you were taught to. There's a video where Chris Rock was talking about
Getting slapped.
Oh. Say it. But anyway, so there's another video where Chris Rock was talking about that. But Chris Rock, he actually said that when you're in a relationship, you're both in the service industry. You're both are there in the relationship to serve each other. You know what I mean?
Wait, so 50-50?
Well, 51-49, bro. Someone's got to make the final decision.
Yeah. Well, okay, I got you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But you also have women that saying that will raise their daughters to diminish a husband's opinion.
There are those that do that too.
It's
Good luck.
It's a tricky bag of nuts.
What? Yeah, exactly what you're saying. Good luck.
Good luck, because here's the thing though, is that men love taking responsibility for stuff. We love that. I mean, you can take any man on the planet, well, especially any good man, and if they fuck up, my bad. That's my fault. I'm gonna do better. Or they be like, nah, I'm gonna take care of these people. I'm gonna make sure these people eat. 100%. Try to get a woman to be accountable for anything. I've found it hard.
Woman's pretty accountable. I mean,
Yeah.
she takes ownership.
There are women
There are
that
some.
are. Yeah, not all of them. But there are.
Woman also does the whole.
And then times are changing too. Like there are a lot of women that are held accountable. Like they know what they want. They know what they want in life, and they know where they're going. They know where they got their head straight. It's like it wasn't like back, like how you say. That's what I'm saying. Like times change, and I mean back then it was. For a good reason. I mean, look at how the economy is now. Like, you can't fucking, like, I feel like back then, yeah, only the man would, like, you can provide for your own household, but you can't do that now. Like, you can't,
you take two to live.
Yeah, right now, yeah, that's what you kind of, like, that's what you gotta do. Like, you
Well,
need.
yes and no. Well, the way I see it is, you have to figure out your level of comfortability versus your level of what do you call it? I guess for lack of a better term, aggression. You know what I mean? If you're comfortable in a 5-figure salary, and you think you could take care of your family like that, cool. But if you don't think you can do that, it's either incumbent on you to make more money or cut your expenses.
Yeah.
Basic economics.
That's why I only had 2 kids.
You have as many kids as you
So I
can
fucked
have.
up.
Yeah.
100%.
But what I say,
100%, bro.
everything's going up. Like right now, everything's going up. Like there's no.
Except
I mean,
paychecks.
yeah, exactly. Like the cost of food, the cost of gas, everything, even your fucking taxes.
Yep.
Like they
Hey.
fucking skyrocketed this year.
But remember,
We didn't
minimum
give y'all
wage
this
is
free
still
money because of
$7.25.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hold
Minimum
on.
wage is still fucking $7.25. Look, yeah.
Julia
Yeah, but that
Chavez
comes
says
down to who we got
there's
in
still-
office too.
Julia Chavez says there are still some women that are still respect the husbands and raise right, and it's not 50-50 in the relationship. It's supposed to be 100-100. Respect each other and both be responsible.
I say that.
That's right, goddamn it.
Yes, to the back. Yes, boy.
here's why it can't be 100, 100, and it can't be 50.
If I don't agree, she don't.
It has to be. There has to be
stand.
someone who has
Oh,
the
you got me?
final decision.
No, I just said disagree.
But even the Bible,
even if it's even in a relationship, I mean, you both have to like agree upon something. Like
Right.
there are gonna be decisions where both of you have to fucking agree upon.
Right.
It's like it just can't be like you're gonna be like, no, I don't
it's
agree
a
with
give
your
and
shit.
take.
It's like I'm the man, so
50-50, you know, on that aspect.
Prime
But yeah,
example.
the man is supposed to lead. Even that goes down from biblical standpoint, right? I mean, we're doing this together.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man, but
I need
sometimes
to
I'll be
take
like,
it.
it's 50-50. Hell yes it is. But sometimes I'll be like, baby, I don't care. You decide.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
but let that be my
Like-
choice to let you decide.
Like, you know, you go ahead and you pick. Even when it comes down to go eat, where you know, like, that's probably like the hardest decision
Yeah.
everybody has
Right.
to fucking make
I hate
nowadays.
making that decision.
Like, hey,
I'd make
Where do
that.
you want to go eat? Anywhere.
yeah,
Anywhere, where you want to go?
How about we go here? Nah, I don't like that.
You guys can't see in the background. I don't have this. I'm so,
All right. Okay.
Okay, man. What?
Wait, hold on. All right. So let's
Oh, no,
let's say
no, no,
this.
no.
All right.
Look at the
All right. Silver
photo.
Fox,
Oh.
you married, right? You and your lady are going down the train tracks. The train is coming. Over to the right, there's water.
someone's supposed to spend.
Over to the left is dirt.
Spend.
Right? Wait, hold on. Wait, okay, hold on. All right, so to the right is water, to the left is dirt. Your lady's like, oh, we need to go into the dirt because it's a little safer. You're like, nah, we should go over into the water because we don't know what the hell is in that dirt. If it's 50-50, y'all are getting hit by the train.
now if it's 50-50, she go her way, I go my way.
You gonna push
Then we neither one of us
You
get
gotta
hit by the
cross the train.
train.
Hey, yo.
But now you're split.
But we're alive.
But now you're split.
But we're alive.
So, but that's also
The train's
at the
eventually
point
gonna finish
where
passing by. I'll meet up with her again.
good balance,
Okay.
where somebody would
Okay,
take
so-
it.
Unless you decided
So-
to hop on that fucking train.
So, but that's the thing though. When the train is a metaphor for like things that hit your marriage, you know, things that hit you in life. So you guys are gonna divorce, and then once that train passes, you guys are gonna
We'll get back
reconnect,
together. Yeah, man. I mean,
bro. but you see what
left
I'm,
me to die.
right?
but you see what I'm saying? Someone has
You
to.
said metaphor.
Someone has to have. Someone has to have that
the final say so.
the final judgment. You know what I mean? That's why I say
But it's-
it
to
has
me,
to
I
be
feel-
51-49.
To me, I feel like it's not always gonna be like that.
But
though.
it just can't be like, okay, so should we jump to the left? We jump to the right. Well, I think we jump to the left. No, we should jump to the right. I'm not gonna be like, well, motherfucker, we gotta jump to the goddamn left because I'm
You'd be an
51%.
You'd be an asshole.
Because I'm
if you did.
51%.
Exactly.
So
That's why.
No.
That's why she's 49%. You're gonna listen if you're a good man.
So
you're gonna listen
what do
to
you
what she
think?
has
What do
to
you
say.
think gonna happen when I get home?
When
After
you
me forcing her to jump the way
If
she didn't
we
want to
get
jump.
home.
If I get home.
she's gonna.
You got to hear it. You got to hear it. But as a man, you're conditioned to take that.
You took responsibility
Hey, look,
for
you
it.
still alive. She would have been like, yeah, I'd have been alive. I'd have jumped in the water too, motherfucker. Well, you took too long.
I think it's
So
the
I
issue
drug you
of
with
all
me.
though.
But
To
either
what?
way, you would have taken responsibility because you're the man of the situation.
I think
See what I'm
it's
saying?
I got my ass whooped when I got home.
To each his own.
Yeah, I mean, think
I'm
about
not
it.
gonna get my ass whooped when I
I
get
mean,
home.
but you're
Better
still
go
going to
with it.
have
Yeah,
communication.
Right.
And you're still going to have to come to
An agreement.
Yes.
to an agreement, right? And so,
So if you
it's
come to an agreement, isn't that 50-50?
No, because you
well,
make the final
that's one
decision.
person agreeing
No,
to
you
lessen
just
themselves.
came to an agreement. So
Agreement.
how is that 51-49?
Because you still made the final decision to agree with her.
So whenever there's a contract between players, like the NFL, like the NFL player and the team, it's like, isn't that 50-50?
Hell no.
Like, or did the other motherfucker like?
Somebody always getting fucked.
65,
the
35.
team or the player?
Hell no,
Somebody-
because
somebody's
Well, I
getting
say
fucked.
this. I say that whatever makes you guys happy. I mean, you guys been married what, 15 years?
Yeah.
Right? You've been married how long?
20.
Oh shit. See, you guys are doing something
He
right.
said, oh shit.
I mean, you guys are doing something right. I don't know the key to it, and I don't
It's
think
because that 51% flip flops, bro. Like,
that's
It
what I'm
does.
saying.
It has to
But see,
flip-flop.
only
Not
somebody
in,
that.
not in all cases do you make the final decision.
But it just depends.
No.
But what he's
But
saying
don't
is
you
not in
allow
all
her?
cases you make the final decision, but you're agreeing with her.
Yeah.
So you're still making that decision because you're that 51%.
But
That's
only
what
you
he
guys
said.
know that
Yeah.
shit. You know, only you guys.
I, mean,
know
I don't
that.
see it that way, but I understand exactly.
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
that's what I mean by
like
that.
That's what I'm saying. Is like not only you guys understand that. There's no key to making a long relationship. Everybody's different. If that's so, then I would be happily married. You would be happily married.
I've been with my girl for like 3-4 years.
Bro, so he is happily married.
But okay,
years,
but
I'm
like
like
that. But that's what I'm saying. Like
everybody's
everybody's key is different.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
is.
Hey,
and the reason
It's
I-
like 3 or 4 years.
The reason I
somewhere
say this,
around
the
there.
guy that came up with the whole alpha thing, he wrote a book, and you probably know this. He wrote a book about the whole alpha thing, right? Come to find out that was a shit that he made. He made a mistake. So when he went back, he kind of like, oh shit, I was trying to tell the story like, oh man, I kind of fucked up.
Oh, the Alpha Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
So,
mean? But that's what I mean.
do
It's
it
like
again.
there's no key to it. I think each to each is
He
too
mad.
much. There's nobody knows for sure what to do to have a long lasting, marriage or partner, happy partner.
I guess the same thing about being a parent.
There you go.
Now, okay. So with that being said,
you said spin.
huh?
God, that spin.
Who's spinning?
My bad.
I'm fuck on the spinning wrong. Spin it. It's leaning heavily to this side.
You want to spin again?
No. That's it. That's it.
No, it's gotta,
That's you. Wait,
It's between me and Miguel.
Is there, y'all got
Rock, paper, scissors.
That motherfucker pointed right at me, man.
Vodka,
Yeah, I'll take it, man.
regular
There we go.
vodka.
I'll take it.
There you go.
I drank it.
No, man, I'll take it. It was pointing at me.
how much I'm gonna take?
Yeah,
Chicks.
take it.
Exactly.
Damn.
I'll take a beer though.
But like, okay, so
Give the man a beer.
with that being said, like there's certain aspects of
Appreciate you.
life that I don't necessarily care about.
Oh, hell no.
I don't, you know, like I don't care how many throw pillows we have. I don't care.
I do. I don't
We're-
like throw pillows.
I don't care what kind of
throw pillows? The ones
table.
you just throw out of the bed when you know you jump in?
That's what that
Push them all
is.
go to the floor and shit.
Like
So that's why they really call throw pillows?
yeah.
Throw them
I used to
on.
fucking throw them. I used
They're
to
not
buy 'em.
called
I
leave
was
on
single
their
and I used to
pillows.
buy them. I used
Exactly.
to make my bed look good.
You know what I mean? Like
I
those
like
are.
nice shit. I like
Yeah.
that shit.
Well, if girls come over,
Who got the bottle opener?
my bag. I go watch.
But so those are or there are things like finances. Like I'm not very good at it, but my lady is good at it. So
I hate paying bills, so I'll be like, you take care of that.
you know what I mean? So it's like yeah, I am the decision maker in that, but nah, I'm gonna pass it off to someone with more expertise. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't
You gotta
worry
have the
about the
yin to your
bills.
yang.
Yeah.
However that
My-
looks.
She has to pay everything.
My girl,
but I'm not giving dates.
she takes care of
Just
all
worry
that.
about making the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she
My
makes
wife is
money
my
too, so
secretary.
that-
She's my DA. Like, she's all the above.
But she's on top
there you
of
go.
everything. I don't have to worry about like it's overdoing that. Like she just goes, she pays it, and she always like it be early in the morning. And she's like, "Is there anything? Do you have anything?" She's like, "What do you think we gotta pay?" I was like, I don't, "She'll pay everything, and then she'll ask, is there anything else we gotta pay?" It's like, I don't know. We pay.
That's your department.
me
That's
some
your
bill.
department.
But she's on top of everything. She's like,
You leave that shit up
She's
to
the
them, I'm gonna
best,
be
like-
like, you sure we got paid this week?
oh, that's one thing I will tell her. Like we got, like, no, like she,
Have to pay this this week, right? Like,
I'll pay
whole thing? The whole thing?
I'll pay my mom's phone bill, and she lives in Cali,
That's how we
but she'll
used to
send the
do it.
money to my sister.
Piece
through
it
Zelle.
together.
And she always like, sometimes whenever I feel like I'm late, my mom's like, no, it's like you're 1 month ahead, and I'm like, she paying my month for me like you're 1 month ahead.
Fuck around,
Like,
pay half, and then come home and the water's cut off. What happened? She'd be like, because you say you want to pay half.
What day is this
Oh,
day, man? I don't
well,
even know.
fuck.
No, but she's always on top
Yeah.
of things. Like that's one thing that I do. Like,
I let her take care of all that. I look at the account and be like, God damn.
But if it, like, let's say something gets missed, who's responsible for that? You or her?
Oh, I'm gonna bitch at her about
that's just fucked up, right?
it. Sounds fucked up.
Somebody's gotta get bitched.
It's got. come home, they know
Even though-
electricity. Why the fuck we ain't got no power? Oh, because I forgot to pay it. Then that's why I don't pay it.
Somebody like that bitch stand on that one.
Yeah.
Somebody dropped the ball.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, I'm gonna be
drink
like,
yours?
yeah. Respectfully, I'm gonna be like, it's baby, it's your fault because you in charge of paying the bills and you didn't pay it.
Yeah.
Right?
I was wondering why we had money.
But you can't get mad. Man, come on, you kind of forgot.
No, I would get mad. I think I'd get mad. Yeah, I think I would. Man, you want to sit?
No, they throw it on whatever you
Okay, but you can get mad, but how long would that madness
Oh,
last?
shit.
Because you can't.
Not that long.
You can't hover.
Nah, it won't last long at all.
Shit, no. Because if you're married,
happy.
hey, there'll be some more shit that's gonna happen here in the next hour that you can really be pissed off about.
I could
wait.
I could be pissed off at her and like 10 minutes later I'll be like, hey babe.
Julia Chavez says,
That's me.
whatever.
See?
Yeah,
Told you.
right.
Told you.
So
I
you're
can't say
saying to
that.
learn to pick your battles then.
Oh,
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
you
Yeah,
win
young
sometimes
bucks.
by losing.
If you don't pick your battles, you're gonna be
Sometimes you're like,
divorced.
man, it's best not to.
Yeah,
make
You know what? When I was younger, I wish I would have known that. I think that's something more for me to know.
If you're stubborn and you do not want to
Oh,
lose
no,
this
I'm losing. I
argument,
just shut the fuck up.
that argument's never gonna finish.
Right.
And it goes both ways. The women do the same thing. They know how to pick their battles too. They know.
No. Women
Hopefully,
I mean,
hopefully. Don't say they do.
I'm speaking about my wife.
Okay, there you go.
Like she knows how to pick her battles. Like
And I'm not talking subliminal or none of that. I'm just saying.
That's why I'm looking over there. And I'm just laughing.
Damn.
He's making faces and shit.
Hey, you want me to put the mirror right here?
Wait till this break happens.
Okay.
Ooh, punch him.
I'm gonna let you act like that in front of your little friends.
but yeah, man. If you don't know how to pick your battles, sometimes that shit ain't gonna work.
And see, that's something I wish I would have known.
Oh, you
For me,
think
I
you
was
funny?
always the jealousy, the whole, not letting things go, and it took me a while to learn that. So I know that now, but I learned from other people around me, like you guys, my mom and all that. So I think stuff like that, we need to like show other people, younger people, that it's not you don't always got.
I don't know about these young people.
No, dude.
These young people are different.
If you ask them, they already know all the answers.
They already know
to
everything.
it.
Like
Yeah.
They got all the answers to relationship problems.
you tell them something, and the
Remember
first thing
when
comes
we
out of
was
their
at
mouth
age,
is,
we knew
"I know
everything too."
I know that already."
But when I
No,
was
I
that
feel-
age,
I
I
feel
didn't
like
give
back
a
then-
fuck about knowing the shit that they know.
No,
Like,
I feel like back
I
then
was
you
excited
had
about
more.
my shit.
You had more knowledge, or not really knowledge, but you understood. Like if somebody would talk to you, it I think it's just the way that you were raised. You would still listen to the grown up. You would still pay
get respect
attention,
for your
and you
elders.
It's like nowadays it's not
all-
the same.
All that is out the window.
Yeah, because
If
back
it
then,
don't
like
come
I
from
remember,
Kid
like
Pop,
if
it don't pop.
if an
Damn.
older person was talking to me or something, like I would have respect to listen to him and like give my own opinion, like
Spin.
whether he was right or wrong. I would
Spin.
still tell him. He's like,
What's that spin?
yeah, I respect it. He's like, but if I had something to say about it, yeah, I would tell it.
As long as it keeps running on loop,
All
it's
right,
okay. You
with
can
that
say
being
spit.
said,
But
guys,
that-
we're gonna put a pin on that. We're gonna go
Let
on
me take
break.
this and then I'll pour
Hold on. Peter's gonna take the shot.
Fuck.
Come on, swallow.
Yeah,
Hey, but real talk, man.
swallow.
Every time I argue with my wife lately,
Stick your tongue
I
out.
feel like going and slapping Chris Rock.
You're still with the last one. You got another one.
I don't know why.
We'll be back after these commercials.
Hey guys, welcome to the Cancel Show. I am G Chavez, the third wheel of the group. You can catch us every Friday from 9 to 11 on Facebook Live. Like, subscribe, follow us, tweet us, do everything. Help us get rich. I don't want to work. Please support me. I'm dying here.
So tell me now, where were you when the storms began to roll in? Tell me now, was the truth more than our sins? And recognize what you believe has become to set you free. It's paid with tax or belief in the wonders of the gain. And will you go out beyond? Would you speak when I could not? I cannot argue with consequence, and I will face my demons in the wonders of the King, and I will choose my own path. I won't focus on the past, and I am strength, and I will know what echoes always. And will you go out beyond? Would you speak when I could not? So tell me now, would you change anything? For you, for me. So tell me now, why never felt so empty? For you, for me. Once a day, take it off, shove it down, let it go at a cost. End it up, bring it down, run it out. You go out beyond, and would you speak when I could not? So tell me now, would you change anything? For you, for me. So tell me now, why I never felt so empty? For you, for me.
goes. I'm thinking he already stopped the
Welcome back to the Cancel Show.
Booty hole spray.
Sponsored by Booty Hole Spray.
Right.
Spray and pray.
Keeps your cheeks clean
That's right.
and nothing in between.
Hey,
What's
what?
flirt is not a flirt.
It's supposed to be in between.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, what?
Oh, damn.
Do you not
He's
know how
like,
this
huele a
works?
popó.
Shout out to Cacas, Amber Heard. Shout out.
Like I
Cacarona.
Fuck la llorona, it's like cagona.
So, right when we went on break, we were saying a lot of things, and I kind of noticed that Sarah, you were doing a lot of gestures. So I wanted to ask you.
Nah, not a lot of Jess. She's over there like,
Talking
wait till we
shit.
get home. Wait till we get home,
It's gonna
motherfucker.
happen, man.
So y'all don't know, this is my wife.
Hey,
This is.
remember that 51-49 that you over here listening to him? That just went to her side.
Yeah.
I'm going
So,
to be the 49, she's going to be the 51.
and this is what I wanted to ask you.
Think
Do
about
you
it.
agree with a lot of the
Hey,
stuff that
Rashad,
we were saying?
He just agreed with
There's
it.
some things that I agree
just-
with,
he
but
just-
the 5149 is when you automatically say 5149, you've taken the woman and put her in a subservient spot because you've taken
Whoa,
any control and said, "I'm the man."
He don't know
my
what subservient means.
I'll catch you up later.
I don't either. I'm just.
Google it.
We're from your side. We're done.
Well, you made her submissive.
I just told you, it's like you coming at me with too many big words. I don't know what they mean. I'm gonna take it as sign of
I'll
disrespect.
talk small and small.
No, I'm just playing. No,
Just
no,
Google,
go ahead.
just Google sub and master, bro. Trust me. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Submaster?
Yeah, sub.
Hey,
Submaster.
okay,
You
well,
won't regret that shit.
Not all of us have our
No.
GEDs or anything.
No,
No, go ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry for
But you've
interrupting.
taken a woman and you've put her into the submissive spot by saying my 51% counts more than your 49. Like you're already valuing the wife at 49 and not giving her the opportunity. And then you say, when y'all were talking, you're saying, well, when I compromise, I give her the 51. No, you're allowing her to have 51.
Told you this shit
Now
don't work, bro.
it's a hard thing because a marriage is a compromise. You got two people, you want to agree, you want your life to go easy, and you want to compromise with your mate. But
Right.
if you're always making it, I'm 51, you're 49, you're always looking at them as less than, and that makes it harder to
Yeah,
be like,
But
hey.
the Bible says
So what's wrong
it's
with?
not supposed to be.
The
Man,
Bible
what's-
also
you,
says you can have 47 wives, but we're not playing that game.
Yeah, well, why don't we agree to that one?
One.
Not that I'm saying that I would want 47
I'm
wives.
saying because he's missing 46
Right.
or 45 and a half.
This.
But
That's 46 headaches I choose not to have.
no, you gotta go by the Bible. You gotta go by the Bible.
But
Come on
okay,
now.
so what's wrong with a wife being in a more submissive role?
I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with being a wife in a submissive role because I like to serve my husband.
Okay.
But when he fucks up,
She gonna let you hammer down.
Call
But-
him
Which
out.
don't happen often.
bullshit.
She said, "What you talking about? Just happened a few hours ago."
I literally just
Like,
had
you just don't know.
That's
Wait
why I
till
had
you
to
get
get on the
home.
No, I was raised in a submissive. My mom was submissive. She always served my my stepdad, my dad. Like that was a thing my mom did. So I grew up in that role. But then also I was like, fuck this.
She went the opposite way.
No, you can cut.
No,
You
you
get, you get.
Yeah. No, but okay, so if
You're not married, are you?
huh?
You're not married, are you?
Oh, not anymore.
No, he's been married and divorced
He's
So-
on Ross.
a
So
few
you were that
times.
51%.
He's a rock.
You were that 51%.
So okay.
So what makes you think that 51-49? What makes you think she don't sometimes just agree with him to agree with
Say
him?
what?
Does that 51 the 49 turns to 51 for her, or does he
Or
win
either way,
because-
like vice versa.
does he win because she just agreed with him, and really not knowing that she didn't agree with him, she just went ahead and let him have it.
well, see, the,
I'm gonna let you have this
I'ma let
one
you-
so you
I'ma
can
let
feel
you
like a
get this.
man.
You don't think they do that?
Is that what
You
we
can,
do?
you can give a woman 30%.
Yeah.
If she wants to, she's gonna figure out how to make that into 50-50 or 51-50.
well,
That's
that's
just being
what's-
honest.
I understand that. So what I'm saying is that's why I'm saying it's 49. So because the opinion of your wife matters. Otherwise,
I
she,
thought he was about to say it does
Ah,
not
that's
matter.
right with
no, yeah, unlike Black Lives, which
One of the black girl now.
Don't pull it in there. Hey, don't pull it out.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But no,
You only have so many of those.
you know,
bro.
because
That's one.
you know,
That's one.
because
You got
with your
one more
wife,
tonight.
because with your wife, there's a reason why you chose her as your partner. Obviously, she's intelligent and you value their opinion. Obviously, so when I say 51-49, I'm saying that okay, when decisions fall, when problems happen, there needs to be one person that is held responsible.
Or the
And I would
takes charge.
And I would prefer that to be me, not my wife. Even if I'm like, yeah, what? You say you want to avoid this train. We're gonna jump in the water. Okay, we jump in the water. Shit gets ruined. You know what? That's still on me. I respect your opinion. That's why I say it's 51-49, because even though it was a decision that I quote unquote let her make, I still chose to go with it, and it's still my responsibility to hold the responsibility of the family. Does that make sense?
But why do you always feel like you have to be the accountable one?
Because I'm the man.
Yeah. I feel
No
like-
other reason.
Just because that's the way society has said it for
That's
so
what
long
we-
is the
it's
man.
Yeah,
is
that's
the
how
head.
we are
For
built.
We
that.
open the doors for y'all. We allow y'all to go first.
When was the last time you opened the door for her?
On
Hey,
the way in, he opened the
did you?
door. He doesn't open my car door. Let's not
Hey, y'all
get it
motherfuckers
twisted.
didn't open the door for me and I had beer in my hand?
Fail.
Fuck that.
Wow, bro.
Oh shit, my bad.
But I'm saying like, I'm not saying that like this is what it has to be, something like this. I'm just saying this is my reasoning for it, and this is why. It's because the way I was raised was that my woman is to be protected, and I'm supposed to be there to
They'll
protect
protect
her.
her.
But doesn't the queen also protect her king?
In her way, yes. But I'm not expecting my queen to pull up a sword.
Mm-hmm.
But just like think about chess, right? The chess game.
What if the queen knows you fuck?
You always protect the queen
What if
too.
the queen knows
Because
that
the
the
queen-
decision
the-
you're
the
about to
queen-
make for
the
them
queen makes more
is
moves
gonna
than
fuck
the
it all
king.
up?
The queen's
That's why I
always
need to
making
listen to
moves.
her.
Yeah, but if
But what if you
yeah,
if you
two
listen to her, but you
devils
still don't
come at
agree with her?
it's gonna be
But
up to the king to
she's
protect
right.
the queen.
But
Then-
the queen's
No, you never- you
responsibility-
Then
never-
if we fuck up,
In
that's
the
on
game,
me.
in the game of chess, you always
feel me?
protect the
I feel
king.
you.
You know,
If I
that's
fuck up, that's
But
on me.
the
You
most
always-
exactly.
valuable
Like
person.
I fucked up.
the
If I
most
tell
valuable
her,
no
person
checkers.
go ahead,
is
drive the
queen.
car, the
So
tires
queen
fine.
Because the
protects
queen
her.
can
And
move
leave you down
anywhere.
the street.
Right.
That's
Because
on me.
she's always
That's on
making
you.
moves.
That's my fault.
Yes.
Even though she told you
In that
3 weeks
See,
ago.
That's what I'm like. I should have
That's
given
what
up.
she's saying.
I'm sorry.
In the game of chess,
Uh-huh.
the queen makes all the moves. She can move anywhere. The king only has certain moves he can make.
He gets one
The
square.
king, the queen, and don't get me wrong. Like I'm all for it. Like I know that it's always
Yeah.
it's a man's world.
It's a man. Wow.
It just wouldn't be.
But the
nothing.
queen,
Nothing
in
without
the
a woman
game
on
of
the
chess, you always protect the queen as well, because she's the one that makes all the moves
But she also
to protect and to make basically. Me, I play chess not all the time, but whenever it's like I'll protect. But whenever I do want to you try to use the queen as much as you can to protect king, and not even that, but to go for the final kill, because you can move the queen anywhere,
But
and
here's-
she can make all the moves. She can make all the moves to basically just basically just end the whole war, end the whole situation.
Uh-huh. But you don't need the queen to make king moves. You need the queen to make queen moves, right?
Yeah.
But the king is very limited without his queen.
100%.
He's got one spot. He's got
Okay,
one
yeah.
thing he can do. But the queen
And just go
can do
this
it
way.
all.
But ultimately, if the king goes down, it's game over.
I don't know, man. Some of these queens.
If you
are
think
strong
about
as
it,
fuck.
okay.
Some of these queens are strong as fuck.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say.
I'm
Hey,
just saying, like.
okay, look at it like this.
Strong as fuck.
Look, you can have your pawns, you can have your bishops, you can have all this. Take your queen away, and what do you have?
A short game.
Well, you
Because you can't. The queen can make those moves that that your bishop and all the other ones can't make. She can slide this way. She can go this way. She can make. She can go anywhere.
Well, here's something that'll bake your noodle. You
Okay.
can turn a pawn into a queen.
Huh?
You can turn a pawn into a
Oh,
queen.
I understand that, but you have to strategically.
You can't make her a housewife.
Exactly.
But here's the bigger point.
But you have to strategically move that pawn all the way, and then
That's why you got a bunch of
it's
pawns.
impossible.
That's why
It's
you build her
impossible.
up. You build her up.
But
It's impossible.
But that's what I'm saying is that the queen is a unique piece. You know what I mean? Well, unique. Yeah, you can replace it with a pawn, whatever. But the queen, if a queen were to be in the king's place, that's going to be a fucked up game because now you got the queen moving one spot at a time when she can move all over the place and do all sorts of crazy shit that'll really kill the game for you. See what I'm saying?
So
If
what
you're-
does that
you
make
don't-
the king then?
So
like that's what I'm trying to like.
If
You're basically flipping it like.
Yeah.
He's a pretty sad piece.
No, I'm saying
The,
so.
the king's basically a side piece. He ain't doing
All it
shit.
is.
No, the king. If the king gets captured, it's game over. He's the responsible one. He's the one that's held accountable. If shit falls, it's on the king's head. If the queen gets taken out, she gets taken out.
But in the game of
It's a
chess,
bad
why
thing.
is that? Like, why is that something like?
Man, that
because
don't sound nothing like marriage.
They don't either.
Like at all.
It's
Like
not.
like at all.
that's what I was gonna say.
Like,
because in
nothing.
the game of chess, like
That's why marriage
everybody
is
moves.
chess.
Everybody moves except the king.
Who keeps the marriage organized? Now, I'm not saying together. I'm saying organized. Who keep? I don't want to say the house in order because that sounds like no.
But I think the male relies so heavily on a woman
Ex-
in marriage because,
Exactly.
like, if he went to the doctor by himself and it was like, hey,
I don't
what
know
do
how to
take?
tell you this.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, Tick.
No, I agree because I still.
So,
lie.
so the woman, the woman is your organizer.
She's the one that makes
She
the-
knows more about your
Well,
She knows more about your health than you do.
well, yes and no, because I've seen in other couples to where the man is the more organized one.
You've lived
Yeah.
through it, huh?
Well, I've had enough marriages, bro. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Man,
yeah,
you
you would
messed
be
up
our
and stuff,
expert.
yeah.
Oh, so you are Ross.
No,
Yeah, I told you.
Damn.
no, bro. We were on a break. No, but what I'm saying is that your king and your queen are supposed to complement each other. You know what I mean? Whatever that means for your relationship. If that means that,
But shouldn't the king build the queen up so if something happens to the king, the queen could take care of whatever the fuck needs to be taken care of without no problems?
Because there was
no, because she's already capable of that.
Power Book 2 session. I can dig it.
Goddamn.
This guy's so cool.
I'm just saying because a woman is
Y'all were
already-
talking about chess earlier, my bad. Like,
Yeah,
No, I understand.
that's what we are.
Yeah, like a woman is already capable of doing so. So for the man to build her up,
Why'd y'all compare chess to?
maybe not. I
Move
mean,
on to
the worst thing a husband can do is beat his wife down. So then once he's gone, she's less than what she was herself. But if you guys are, I guess, building each other up, then yeah, I guess it makes sense. But to me, it doesn't necessarily make sense for me as a husband to build up my wife so that way she can take over. For
Not
No,
build
not
up for
build
her
her
to take
up,
over.
but-
But the hand of the family, bro.
Help. Okay.
No.
So if I die,
I wouldn't even go-
If I die, I don't want my wife to be not knowing what the fuck to do. Like, what do I do? He's gone. No, she's not gonna do that. She knows what she's got to do. If something happens to him, his girl knows what she has to do. I don't want a wife that that's gonna depend solely on me, like everything. No, they should not have to.
That's why she brings.
They should not have to.
49.
They should know, like, hey, you know what? If something happens to my husband, I'm gonna handle my motherfucking business.
Sorry.
As simple as that.
But I'm saying, that's why she brings the other half of the relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You bring what you have, and she brings what she has, and then you guys build that shit together.
Well, I don't know. Whatever they're doing, I'm gonna follow that because
Hey. You know,
Obviously, it's working.
Yeah, whatever they're doing, they're working.
Oh, talk shit. A
I
lot.
just say
talk
sorry.
Shit a lot.
talk shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
No.
If he knows. Me and this is how I talk to my wife every day. I talk shit all the time. She talks shit back. There's no. If y'all probably meet us for the first time, y'all think we're fucking arguing. We're not. It's just the way we talk.
Spin.
It's just passion.
Like-
Just passion.
Like that's just the way we.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what, fuck you, in front of but
Yeah.
not an insult.
It's not a-
The way we. That's the
Right,
way
and
we
we
get
can walk
along.
out and be like,
Exactly.
Fuck!
And we can walk out and we're
Exactly.
all good.
That's
I'll
you.
spin it again. I'll let you spin it again. You want to do it again?
Nah,
Did
do
you
it
really
again.
spin that, yo?
Yeah.
Hey, we're back to
Spin
him.
it again.
Who's that spin?
Hey, why don't you go ahead and spin it? Yeah,
let's
do the
go.
honors. Do the honors.
Hey, but now I want to go slap Chris Rock.
Over there,
Some assholes.
wait, sorry.
Now I want to slap Chris Rock again.
No, it's a hard spin.
That's some assholes.
It's hard to fit. Okay.
Now, well. Hey, you can't avoid the shot. You gotta take
That's
it.
you. That's
That's three in a row.
Yeah.
Three in a row, bro.
Damn.
Two by you at that.
Hey, Julia says, that's our love. But see, that's what I'm saying. You guys know, whatever you guys doing, it works for you guys. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, but I also I see that
Yeah,
you
and
guys
that-
are longer than the game than anybody.
I just
I'll take a
apologize.
pointer.
I just apologize and
I
say
was
I'm
there for
sorry.
the win.
When I don't want to say I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, I was there for the win. Not that I
You gotta do it.
Even wait for
Just
your
take the
wedding.
loss.
Yeah, he was
But
there.
that cuts both
All right,
ways.
with that being said, let me change the subject a little bit. With that being said, would you guys take male birth control?
What?
Fuck for it. He needs to take Mel.
You mean a
Look,
condom?
No. So I was watching this thing.
The
There.
male birth control pill.
Well, they're coming out with a male birth control.
I would not take a fucking pill. I don't want to get a fucking shot. No, like,
We all know you won't.
yeah,
You're Catholic, bro.
no, I don't care.
My nephew said one time that every time he pulls out of his driveway, Carmen gets pregnant.
Whoa.
I'm no cool with that, man.
Look,
but
man, it feels better to leave it in,
He's
but eventually you gotta learn.
His pull-out game is so weak that when he plays Jenga, he never wins.
I
Yeah,
know,
that-
I was gonna say,
That's why I just wear a condom now. I have protection.
All right, so what's
Now.
male birth control? Fill me in a little bit.
Well, there's different types. Now, I saw this. They just invented this thing. I don't know if I can show the video, but it's just where you drop your testicles in there. Like it's like I got it.
Is
on
it like
there.
with warm water or
Yeah,
something?
it's like warm
Like a
water.
cup?
Yeah, no, it's like a little.
So it's like a
tub.
ball
It's like
jacuzzi.
a little tub, and you put your testicles.
ball
in there,
jacuzzi.
A ball
and what it does,
jacuzzi.
it holds your
A ball
sperm.
koozie?
It doesn't go out.
So you just the whole time you just
Yeah, you're just putting it on
swear
there,
to
and
God, okay?
and it holds your sperm right there. Like yeah, it's.
So
it's
wait.
The scientists invented.
So I'm fucking with a cup only attached to my balls?
You gotta
pretty
stay
much.
there?
Yeah, it stays there for like a little
Oh,
bit.
so women get a pill and we gotta strap up a fucking cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No, for the moment
That's
or
what
while you're
Out
fucking?
there. I'm not doing this.
That's gonna
For the
fuck
moment
up
or
anyway.
while you're?
No, it holds
It's
it for
gonna
the
fuck
month.
up the
Like, it holds it for a
distraction.
month.
Man, it's gonna distract you.
Oh, so you
Hear that
just
water
go in
switch?
Not
there
just
and
you,
get
but it's
the.
gonna distract her too.
Yeah, you put your balls
So
in this thing. you hold
what
it.
would be better for you, the cup or your lips?
I'm not saying I
Or
want
the
to see
vasectomy?
it.
No, I want
I
to show
mean-
you because
Oh,
Mouth.
The mouth? What?
Well,
The mouth. You're right.
It's a valid.
That solves all problems.
he said it's a valid.
I mean, it's
Well,
valid.
you
Yeah.
got girls that say they take it in the ass to save their virginity. So that's a real thing.
What?
They said that anal
They
is.
dip it. Yes, they dip it. Yeah,
To
pretty
make
much.
sure that their chastity isn't broke,
Yeah.
they'll get fucked in the ass. So that when they're still a virgin.
Oh yeah,
Or-
those are
I have a couple of girlfriends that are still virgins.
Already. But
Catholic.
straight asshole fucking, man, that's a lot of work.
That,
A lot of-
it's
What I heard,
it's dirty
I don't know.
sometimes. It's dirty sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
You ever get
That's-
some little
that's why you
come
need a
back with
bidet.
extra end on your shit, man.
I said it's dirty
Take a
sometimes.
shower first, bro.
It is.
A bidet. You need a bidet.
What else?
Need a bidet.
Clean
That's why you
butthole.
got a bidet?
Clean butthole.
I don't have a bidet. I'm just saying. A bidet.
Yeah, look, they're fucking twisted. I don't
I
have
got two in my
I
house.
don't have
bro.
one. but-
What?
What?
Yeah, but you live in Fossil Creek. Where you live at?
Huh? Dallas. Dallas.
Cardi B gave the best anal advice to chicks I've ever
Oh, to shove your fucking finger like this much in?
and clean it with soap.
Wait, why is he?
And nails.
Why do you, like, listen to Cardi?
It was hilarious.
She did
Hey.
give good
She
advice.
gave great advice to me, like,
He's been taking shots.
promiscuous and thinking about
Fuck
being
the
a
shot.
hoe.
Take that shot,
Look
man.
at Cardi B.
Take it.
Drunk
Do it.
blockbuster.
Anyways, Cardi B was like, she got nails this fucking long. She's like, I shoved this much nail and all, and I'm like,
Yeah, well, she got that much, and then she just digs it out.
and she twirls it and then scoops whatever's in there out.
Now,
She said because she got dudes that likes to
Now
bend
drink
over.
your shot.
Something.
Yeah, now I'm gonna take this nasty shit, man. Ugh.
I don't know what it is.
You're not buying
hey,
it no
you
more.
spin it.
Yeah, there's shit.
You spin it twice, and she.
And I
It's
know
on
you 3
you.
times, man. You gotta take that shot.
Exactly.
There's no way
You gotta
around
spin it
I know,
right
I know.
round, baby, right round.
It should have been 2 shots in a row, but Carlos and me took the other one.
This motherfucker gonna be drunk.
He's already high.
Oh.
He got it.
All right, Miguel,
What's up?
you want to talk about the smack heard around the world? I heard you got some shit to say about it.
So I heard y'all talking about it, right?
Yeah.
And I totally understand. A man's always got to defend his girl. Always. Always. My issue is, I can't laugh and then go slap Alan for what he said about my wife. Don't fucking laugh if you're going to go slap somebody.
Okay.
That man laughed and then he decided he wanted to go up there and defend his wife. No, you already laughed about it. But basically, you
It was
disrespected
funny
her.
to me, but it wasn't funny to her.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but if I laugh at it, I'm gonna be a man and tell
It
my
was
wife
funny,
I
but still, you
cannot.
can't laugh and then go slap.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my wife straight up, I'm not gonna go slap that man because I just laughed at what the fuck he said. You're gonna be pissed off at me because I laughed. You shouldn't even be focused on him no more. You should be mad at me for
him, yeah.
laughing. Like, how you gonna get up after you laugh and go slap that man?
That is true.
Like,
You gotta redeem yourself.
no,
He's like, hey,
no.
this is what happened was
to me that
he
made
laughed
to me
and he
that made
realized
you
he
look
fucked
worse.
up.
To me that made you look worse.
Yeah.
But the slap,
Like, no,
wasn't
he-
even
okay.
a good slap.
So he could have got up and went up to that man and
I
told him,
kind of
hey,
liked it though, man, because he
Man, Rick
That
James
shit
would
weak.
have been.
that looked like a straight movie
Rick James
slap.
would have slapped him and fucked up his couch.
So-
like, he would've
Rick
been
James
embarrassed
even
by that
hit-
slap. Like,
He didn't even come with it.
So you
like
would
he
have
just.
slapped him then.
No, so check it out.
Slap someone for less.
Look, he could have went up there and told that man, hey, she didn't like. I thought it was
Sarah
funny.
keeps it
I
real,
like
man.
her for real.
Sarah keeps it real.
He could have went up there and be like, hey, I thought that shit was funny, but she didn't like that shit, so shut the fuck up. Don't
Do you
say
think
nothing
maybe
else.
he processed slowly, like, oh,
Hell no.
Yeah, and that's
He laughed. Hey,
He looked at her and he's
and
like,
another
oh,
thing. Hey,
shit,
hold on.
I gotta do something about
If
this.
he
And another
processed
thing-
slowly, he still fucked up.
And another thing, you go into an award show, you're gonna
Can't act
fucking.
niggerish
I
in
don't
an
care if
award
it's.
show.
I know.
You're
I
gonna
don't
get-
care if it's
you're
Oscars.
gonna get clowned.
You're gonna get clowned on.
can't
You
do
know when you go there, he's looking for somebody to talk shit to.
Yes.
Yes, maybe
what they do.
maybe that was a sensitive subject for her. That's fine. Maybe he did take it too far.
that. Both heads in the-
But you know you go to these award shows and there's a 50-50 chance you're gonna get dissed on.
Bro, you're
Like-
sitting in the front at a comedy show. What happens?
You are
I'm not
fucking
gonna
famous.
get mad at that comedian for making fun of me. What my weight, whatever the. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm sitting in the front.
You sit in the
fucking
front
row.
row. You know
So
the
if I was
rules.
sitting in the back, if I was sitting in the back in the dark and he said something, I gotta get up and hit him.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but at the same time, if Christopher Reeves is sitting in the front row, you gonna make a handicap joke? It's got bad
100%.
Yes.
What's
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Get up and slap me?
Hey,
No.
South Park did it. Did South Park did it? South Park fucking did an episode about that.
No, but look, I'm all for. I'm all for. Hey, defend your
The
wife.
Crips and Bloods.
But
Oh,
if
yeah.
I laugh, I have no right to get up and
South
slap
Park
him because I
did
just
it?
laughed my damn self.
They get away with it.
That's all I'm saying. I laughed. I can't do it.
No, I agree.
Okay, all right. Let me put this in here because I've heard a lot of people say this. All right, so what if instead of him getting up and slapping Chris Rock, he sat there in the seat and told Chris Rock like he did, yo, hey, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
That part to me, I mean, he still laughed.
And he still laughed.
If he would have went up there and told that man, hey, she didn't like it, just don't do it, and walk the fuck off. Okay, if he did it again, get up, slap the shit out of him, even if you laugh.
Yeah,
you already told that man
You
not
warned
to.
them.
Yeah.
You
You
shot
told
that
him not to.
warning.
If he continued to do it, then hey, laugh about it and get up and slap the shit out of him.
Correct.
Like,
I fully
but-
support if you warn somebody. And then
If you
still
warn
do
somebody
it,
and the motherfucker keeps doing
you
it,
have full right to slap the fucking taste out there.
he wants to get slapped.
slapped him off the bar stool.
But here's
Slap him off a bar
But here's
stool.
the thing. As a comedian, I'm going even harder, bro.
Well,
'Cause I'm a comedian,
as a comedian. If you would have told me,
And I'ma
hey,
charge
my
you to
wife
pay
don't
for
like
all
that
this
shit.
shit.
Okay, then I would have stopped going at her, and I would have went at him.
Yeah.
That's
I would have
Bro.
changed it to him and been like, well, since I can't talk shit about your wife, you know, then I gotta get your ass. And let him know.
Exactly.
As soon as he walked out, let him know, well, I'm not gonna talk shit about your wife, but I gotta get your ass for coming up here and
Exactly.
and trying to, you know,
I'm just
punk
wondering
me or whatever
where was
the
that
fuck you
same
wanna do.
energy when August was clowning and shit? You know what I mean?
'Cause if it would've been
August
enough-
didn't have a problem with that
if
bald
it-
head.
if
but
it
he
would've
He
didn't
didn't have no energy.
if that comedian up there would have been, I believe honestly, like even like Steve Harvey or D.L. Hughley, they probably would have slapped him back.
I believe so.
Or he wouldn't have got up and done that at all. I believe that he knows Chris Rock ain't about that.
yeah,
He ain't
he
about that. So
It looks like
D.L.
he's not.
Hughley would have fucked.
And Chris
Will
Rock will be
Smith up.
professional
I
as hell.
believe that it would have been like Mike Epps, Cat Williams.
Oh, Cat Williams would have fucked him
Cat Williams would have been
fucked him up.
Like, are you serious?
Cat Williams,
Like,
he'll fight. Cat Williams will fight a 15-year-old. What the fuck you mean?
I'm not saying he was gonna win. I'm saying he was gonna try to do
You
something
gonna,
bad.
hey, as long as you stand up for yourself.
Cat fought a 15-year-old and lost.
Like his
Like
brother
he said,
Tony
like,
Rock.
he wasn't gonna win,
That
but he was
motherfucker
gonna
said if he would have done
try.
it to him, he would have whooped his ass.
He showed.
And lost.
I definitely wouldn't have did that to Charlie Murphy.
Nope.
Shit.
Trying to murder the shit out of him.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
Charlie.
peace.
Charlie would have fucked him up.
Bernie Mac would have fucked him up.
He says,
Oh, Bernie Mac would have fucked him up.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
like,
He would have looked at him and told, "Fuck you and your wife."
Fuck
Like,
you and your wife. Just like August did.
Yo, Q-tip headed ass wife.
But the thing is that she disrespected Will a long time ago. That's why it didn't fit him at all. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Like, that's not you.
I mean, she paraded about the farewell.
That's why he had to
The
redeem himself.
entanglement. It wasn't
Nah.
unfair. It was an
That ain't
entanglement.
redeeming himself.
look at everything he lost for doing that. Like, y'all
What
think,
is
y'all
that
think Amber
difference?
Heard lost? The dude is gonna lose a lot.
That-
Johnny
No.
Depp lost a lot
You get to
without
see
him,
somebody
you know,
in
even
gas,
being found
oh,
guilty
a
of it.
hall pass.
Will Smith lost a lot.
But what did he lose?
He
lost not
had
being
a
invited to-
no he
lost that movie,
He had a movie deal with Netflix.
Yeah, he lost that.
He was supposed to make Bright 2
Bright?
and some other
Yeah,
movie,
Bright.
I heard
and
it's
he
still
lost
going
all that
on.
shit. Nope.
No,
I
no.
thought it was
I heard they
gonna
said
make-
they were still gonna go for it.
Somebody said that you know what? As an artist, they shouldn't ban him. He's a greater actor.
He should. I mean,
As an actor,
so
he's
he's
a good
an
actor.
actor.
Yeah.
He's a hell of an actor.
you're gonna go
Oh,
watch
yeah.
this movie, man. Let the man make the movie. Chris Rock actually won out of this.
Oh yeah.
Got
he-
sold out shows ever since it happened.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on now, like.
All right, so
Nobody talking about his ass.
right. So did y'all see the thing about T.I.?
Spin.
Oh, where he tried to fuck.
Spin.
Say what?
Thank you, Julia Chavez.
There you go. Thank
That's
God.
what you said,
All
right?
right, pass me one.
That's what's on.
Oh, she ain't no punk.
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay, who said? What'd you say?
He said,
I don't know.
don't try to act like
Bro, you couldn't let me have that one, bro.
don't try to act
You
like
said T.I., right?
Oh yeah, Ti when he tried to.
The T.I. thing.
He's like, oh yeah, it's the T.I.
When they try to do it.
Forget the.
Okay, so now that everybody's trying to do the same thing. Because there was a comedian when she was telling a joke about T.I.
Yeah, she was talking
yeah,
shit about
yeah,
Ti, and
yeah,
Ti
yeah.
went up there, hugged her, like you ain't gonna talk about me like this, and then
You-
got all
you-
up in her face.
You're at a comedy show. That's what the fuck they do. I've heard.
Hey man, Shaq
He
gets
said I would have kicked you like Kevin
Shaq.
Gates.
He gets clowned all the time. He
All
don't
the
care.
the time.
I heard the dudes from Wild 'N Out go at Ti on a comedy show. The one that was at 80 something South.
Yeah.
They went
85
at
South?
him. They went at him right there in front of him, and all he did was laugh. So you're gonna pick the people you want to go up and tell them, hey, you can't talk shit about me.
A female
So this was
comedian.
a female, right?
Yeah.
So he wants to go up to a female. But why don't you go up to
I
these
guess,
motherfuckers?
like, he
when
feels like
when
he's
the three of
being
them were talking shit
demoralized
about
and
you,
shit.
why don't you get up and tell them to shut the
to,
fuck
to
up?
be clear, she did mention about him being accused of
The
sexual
sexual
assault.
Then if you don't like that, your fucking life shouldn't be put.
But-
out there.
but also,
you
too,
you
if
shouldn't
it's-
want to be famous.
If it's on paper, then
So tell me,
it's got to be
you don't think
discussed.
Johnny Depp's gonna get dissed on sooner or later by a comedian? You don't think he's just gonna laugh about it? You think he's gonna get up and tell him, "Hey, shut in Sparrow's voice, shut the fuck up"? No, he's just gonna
He's
take
still
it.
gonna wake up and be like,
I'm fucking Johnny
Hey, I
Depp.
fucked
Yeah.
up.
Exactly. You know, and the thing is, but here's my thing.
I
about
wouldn't go
this.
to a comedy club if my business was out there and I was famous. I wouldn't go.
Especially
Nobody
if I
talk
didn't
shit
have
about me.
the
Exactly.
if I couldn't control myself to handle that shit.
You can
There's
fight.
no point.
Well, the comedian was my ass.
I mean, you got guns. I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly,
I ain't got nothing.
People told me.
they're digitally added.
He lied.
I didn't do that.
At
shit.
his house.
Yeah.
No, but
I got that.
I mean,
But see, that's the thing is that bro, you're famous. You're famous. Comedians make money off of offending people,
They
and
talk shit
talking about
the
shit
whole
that's
families.
and talk about shit that's topical. Well, guess what? When those two shits collide,
what's comedy too, bro? Like,
and
Like,
that's
yeah,
the
it's a
thing.
fucking joke.
That's
It's
a
nothing
joke,
serious. Like,
It's a joke, but there's like you can't take
What?
it too far.
I feel like everybody's back.
no,
now.
but it just all depends. Like,
Hold on. He said, well, no. Why? Why'd you say no?
There is like there's a certain limit. Like you can bash on someone
There-
for as much as you can.
There's a certain
But,
limit. If I'm
like-
bashing on you, there's
But,
a
like,
certain
no.
limit. If I'm doing it, there's a certain. If I'm bashing on anybody here, there's a certain limit.
Because like
Yes.
man, I bashed
But
on
not
I
at a
bashed on
comedy
my
show.
homeboys. I bashed on my homeboys like, but
That's
there's a limit where I won't go to.
but no, but
Yeah,
that's the thing
I'm
though.
talking about a comedy show.
It's like you pay to get into this fucking venue, and they're
Don't
gonna
get
sit
this.
you in the fucking front row. And you're
He's
gonna
probably-
laugh
he's probably
at
over
shit, and
there
he's gonna be
letting
like,
them
"This
walk in, like, hey,
motherfucker
put
looks
that guy
funny
in
when he
front."
laughs."
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk shit about
Please put him
him.
in front.
That's just how it goes. You paid to fucking see that shit.
I also would see that as that's weak comedy, right? That's a layup comedy. That's weak shit.
What do you
No,
mean?
and it is.
What do you mean, Ollie?
Because
That's lazy ass comedy. If you go out there and just to make fun of somebody,
Right.
you're not a comedian.
You don't have
No.
you don't
Your
have
job that you're able to make fun of people,
Okay.
but you're not a comedian.
Name me one comedian.
That won't talk shit back.
One comedian that does not look out in the crowd and talk shit about at least one person every time. You can say Richard Pryor, you can say whoever you want. I bet you all of them at least dissed on one person every time they did a comedy thing.
Or when they heard somebody scream
I'm
something
not saying
out,
I'm not saying
they're
that's
like,
your whole
"Alright,
act.
I got
your
you."
whole act.
Fluffy.
Your whole act does not
Fluffy's only doing that.
Fluffy does.
Okay,
Yes, he
okay.
does.
It's rare. I've seen some of his comedy. He never bashes on
That's
people.
what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Not make your whole routine dissing the whole crowd for an hour. That's
so
no.
Mike Epps, that is what he does for the most
No,
part.
Mike- yeah,
His whole
I
funny
know.
lane is just to talk shit about people.
Right.
You take
But he
Steve
don't talk
Harvey,
about the audience. He talks
you
about
take
his
Steve
people.
Harvey, and he can paint a picture with his jokes.
Yeah.
That's a difference, right?
They don't make 'em- they don't make 'em like that, no.
One's
They're-
an art form, the other one is it's just layup comedy. You
Like
just,
you,
Okay.
yes, you're
It's-
making
it's like-
point,
it's like
but
Bernie
that
Mac.
shit's easy.
Kings of Comedy, Bernie Mac. He dissed on his family, right?
No, Bernie Mac
When
was
he's
hilarious.
dissing on his
That was fun.
when he's dissing on his
That
family,
was fun.
you're picturing it in your
Sit
mind.
down.
You picture those little kids in your fucking mind and him
What we
dissing
doing
on
down
them.
here?
Like,
They're not just
But
doing
that's
picture
the
of
greatness
movies.
about some people,
Who the fuck is he?
some artists that they could talk
Downstairs.
and just express something and you can fucking see it.
Well, see, it just depends. Like, okay, for like me, for example, sometimes I leave myself open for white jokes. Like, I always make fun of my lesbian haircut because I see a bunch of bulldogs.
The fuck?
I just, hold on, see what I mean? I just see a bunch of.
I thought it was just a cut. Like, I never paid attention. It's just,
No, but
it's
see,
just
that-
now.
That's like the #1 haircut in Vegas for dykes.
There you go. But see, that's the beauty of it.
Do they like to be called dykes?
No.
No, they don't.
Okay,
I
so
got tapped on my shoulder by a dyke.
I think the correct term was a bull dyke.
Bull dykes?
they don't like dyke. They definitely don't like bulldog.
hey, but you know
Too
what?
far.
It's no offense. If you guys are listening, it's no offense. It's all love.
No.
But then that's the thing, though. I leave myself open, for the comb over. I always say what I always say. I got the lesbian comb over.
I always go for the.
You're just-
You got the Kim Jong.
Bro, you're
There you
just
go.
you're just a pair of work boots
All right,
and some
sons of
plaid,
bitches, this ain't no
and,
fucking
and a
comedy
plaid
show.
shirt away from
I
being,
just-
This
sweater
ain't
weather,
comedy.
bro. I'm
Well,
just
what you
saying.
saying about me right now? But you see, it's like, to me, it's like, it's
Your
funny because
transgender ass.
but I leave myself open for open jokes like that because I know these guys and I know that, hey, in this squad, we're going to roast each other. There's days where we ride harder on P.O. than we do anybody. Why? Because he's done something stupid or
But-
he looks stupid or, you know, it just...
Right off the bat today, the
Yeah.
biggest puto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and we all run off of that. But that's comedy, though.
We're all wrong.
Unless he, even when he's on a bad... How many days are you in a bad mood and I still
say-
give him shit? Why? Because it's like, hey, you know what? Good day, bad day. I mean, that's who we are.
But I'm
Right.
hardly ever in a bad mood.
No, I mean, yeah, pretty much. He's just.
Well, look at him.
Alec,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you work with both of us. How many years?
What year?
Forever.
11.
You known us forever. You known us forever.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Besides you thinking I was always in a bad mood.
Yeah.
When the fuck have you always really seen us in a bad mood?
Never seen him.
I don't know. I disagree.
I might look like I'm mad, but I'm never. I'm not gonna go to work mad because
Just because
Number
he's a
one-
Raiders fan, he's not mad. That's
Oh,
just the way
okay,
they do
okay.
it.
never mad, just passionate.
Yeah.
Cowboy fans.
He's like, I hit that motherfucker with some passion.
Right there, passionate.
Exactly. You hit him because you were mad? No. I hit him because I was passionate.
Passionately wanted to hit him in his mouth.
But some folks, they get nervous around passionate people.
Then they need to stay the fuck away from me.
But not everybody can handle that. That's the problem. I mean, and it's like drinking. It's like drinking. If you can't drink, don't fucking drink. If you can't hang around motherfuckers that are funny, that are gonna like right here, everybody here is pretty much a comedian. If you think about it, and we're gonna say some shit that maybe people are gonna get offended. But if you can't handle, then don't come to the table. Simple as that.
If
Get
you
your ass
if
out
you
of
have
here.
somebody here that drinks and does not like getting shit talked to him, and he gets up and says something stupid, you might get somebody get hit with a bottle that day on on camera.
But you look at me when you said, bro.
Hey, you got
You guys are the hosts.
I see.
I'm just saying,
I see.
if y'all bring an aggravated person that can't handle their alcohol, they might get thrown out the window.
you gotta keep in mind we still from the hood.
Like, I mean, because
You'd rather sit next to a lesbian. That's fine.
yeah, I mean, hey,
He won't hit a
I
lesbian.
don't hear that.
He won't hit a lesbian, bro.
Shake the shit out of you.
But so here's the thing though, is that comedy is
Bitches that like bitches.
It's-
what they like.
I mean
What?
I mean me and a dyke have a lot of things in common.
Okay, look.
You know what I mean?
Y'all both like women.
We both like women.
Okay.
We both dress like dudes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Both like the fades.
Hold on.
You know, both like the face. We
gotta
both
get
disappoint
on
our parents.
Hold on,
You know what I mean? It's,
I gotta hear all the story.
Hey,
Ali, what do you gotta say? Cause you
So, I was in San Angelo at this hole in the wall pool hall or whatever, and there was a lot of. I'm gonna say this because there was a lot of dykes in there, right? And we're outside. and we're outside. We're smoking cigarettes. You know, everybody was chilling. And I made that general statement how my cousin was inside and he was striking out. He was from Chicago and he was trying to holler at these chicks and they was showing him off and he wasn't picking up that like they liked the other girls. And
so you went to a gay bar?
no.
We went to the Daishiki.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Hey, don't try to church it along. It's good.
you should have
Try to
known.
fancy it.
The dyke shiki.
R.I.P. to Dashi. That motherfucker. That was the spot.
Okay,
And
so here's the good part.
So we're at this spot, and anyway, so we're out there, and I just make the comment now how he's striking out because there's a lot of dykes at this bar, and out of nowhere, this motherfucker that's like 6'2", slender, kind of look like Snoop with dirty dreads and gold teeth. She goes,
It looked like a Snoop from the South.
yeah, a dirty South Snoop.
Okay.
He's every over one.
Exactly. And the motherfucker goes, say my nigga, instead of saying dykes, how about you say there's a lot of bitches that like bitches? And it totally shocked me because I didn't even know that.
Because
that was
Dykes
a
is
chick.
shorter. That's why.
What? I thought it was another dude. Until she opened up and she had like a tattoo on her face and all this other bullshit.
Yeah,
Then
I
that motherfucker
prefer to be
did
called
chick.
bitches that like bitches.
That's exactly how she said it to me. She said, instead of saying dykes, say there's a lot of bitches that like bitches. And I was so struck. I was like, oh, my bad. I didn't know. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I almost felt
I didn't know the
like a
correct
dyke.
terminology.
My bad. But now that you mention it, what you doing tonight?
She's gonna be like pegging
Her
you.
dick was bigger, right? She probably stands like to pee with her legs extra wide. Like she was about that life.
Hey,
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm just saying, any port in a storm. So, you know.
Hell no.
No? All right.
Hey, you know what? Rashad hasn't taken a shot.
Rashad's taking the last shot.
Yeah,
right,
let's let you have that one.
Goddamn, don't even spin.
Yeah, it's probably land on me anyways.
Hold on,
Just ain't spinning just for the hell of it.
fuck
Yeah,
of it.
just for the fuck of it. Matter of fact, I ain't spinning. Let me spin it.
Oh, let me.
No, man, I'll see if it lands on you.
I bet it does land.
It does land on his ass.
Fuck this game. I ain't never playing this shit. That shit is rigged.
Oh man.
Look, I'm even know. Let me know what I'm gonna do right here.
Oh, shit.
All right, I'm gonna take this shot to the LGBTQ community.
Hey, shout
And the
out.
R and the S's.
Nothing but
W,
love
Y,
out
X,
there,
Y, Z.
guys.
Yes,
Even if you get offended, we don't care.
I
But
don't.
yes.
Like I told you last time.
We're not trying to offend you, but if you get offended, I'm sorry.
yeah,
No,
Nah, you know
I'm not
damn
really
well
sorry.
you're not sorry.
because the thing is, like, we live in a society where we want
I
free
got the
speech.
cops
That
investigating
That
me
means
for child
every
abuse.
now and then
And
somebody's
everybody-
gonna say some shit that's
After
gonna
like
offend
20
you.
something years,
If
30
I'm not
something.
offended, every now and then I'm like, I'm watching way
That's
too
the
much.
only thing that
You
happens.
know, they throw out all
I'm
the racial
having-
slurs just to make everybody feel better.
You know what I mean? Like,
Throw them all out there.
you know, when I was in the Navy, that was one of the things we did. Like, we used to, you'd have a bunch of guys, you know, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, all in the berthing together, and we would tell some of the most racist jokes ever. If it was funny, it flew. That was the thing, because at the end of the day, I got his back, he's got my back,
Yeah.
no matter what. You know what I mean? He could be the most redneck dude on the face of the planet, but
That's being haircut and everything.
I got his back, he's got my back. You know what I mean? And,
Got you, Kim Jong.
And once we,
This motherfucker said Kim Jong.
What the fuck?
you know what I mean? Shout
The
out to
North
Kim
Korean
Jong.
emperor?
I know who the fuck it is.
Oh, okay.
we ain't stupid, bro.
Just making
Oh,
sure.
boy.
Put
No,
some
right?
glasses on.
We
But-
might not have understood the big word she said earlier, but we know what the fuck that is.
We got a GUD over here, homeboy.
A GUD?
Wait, no, bro, you got your whole diploma.
He said you got. Yes, right.
That's right,
Y'all
that's
keep
right.
giving them alcohol, you're gonna have DWI.
Yeah.
Hey,
No shit.
those
Hey,
are
man,
letters you don't want to have.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna get one, man. Ain't nobody
That's
gonna
why I
get
got
one.
my DD. Right? That's what they call. What's it called?
Double D.
Double D. Some
You
shit.
got
You
double
got
D.
double D's?
Let me see.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Roll around that way.
That's a
Yeah,
12.
Nipple out.
Thug life. But
Never mind.
Hair. Tuck the hair.
Tuck that hair.
but
Damn.
I think
I hit my razor.
So everybody got that one long hair on their fucking nipple?
Nah, that's just you,
that's-
homeboy.
It's just me.
That's just
Man,
you.
you ever had that motherfucker grow ingrown?
I'm not the only one.
Pop that bitch and like it's milking a nipple.
Nah, ain't never had
I've
that.
never had that.
no,
I never had
the
them-
milk and nipple.
I've never had to milk my titties.
My titties don't have milk.
What the
I
fuck
got
is wrong
tits.
with
Can you milk me?
It's an ingrown hair on the end of your nipple.
And so if you get an ingrown hair at the end of the nipple, you
He milks it.
You have milk?
you milk it. Like
You
You
milk
produce milk.
yourself.
you pull it, man. You pull that
I never
motherfucker
had
out.
that. I got chest hair. I ain't,
How fucking big are your nipples?
I guess I ain't got that much chest hair.
I
Damn.
got chest hair, but
That ain't get
I've
that
never
bad.
been on like on my nipple and like no milk has came
Hey
out.
man, there's one time I went to the strip club
Damn.
and you know,
Crusty.
But that,
I went to the strip club and I was just looking around, and I seen something that just shocked me because there was a girl
She had
walking
taco meat?
around with nipples this fucking long, like it looked like
I
fingers
don't know. He did like
poking
12
out.
inches.
Look like Lincoln Logs at the end
Yeah,
of the
like,
tits.
and they were like hanging damn near, like they weren't excited, so they were like,
They were old
they were pointing down.
They were
you
their
know?
friends. You should have fucking flicked them.
Blockbuster. Like this
Droopy
shit.
nipples.
You should have flicked
Oh,
them and
of course
told her to
you
pay
did.
you.
Like, bitch,
Hey, I
you
flicked
owe
them.
me.
Pay me, shit.
So you went to like the 40 and up strip club with the old chicks?
No, it was,
He went during the day where they have all the.
it was
where they
during
have
the
all
day
the-
when the C spot was there.
all the ugly ones, retired ones, bullet wounds,
Best spots
stabs.
to make drug deals.
Yeah,
They got scars.
Had the
He
lunch
went to the
special.
Players
I
Club.
was at Roxy's.
He went to the Players Club during the day.
Shout out to the strip clubs
Roxy.
that cook like that. Most time you get some of the best food at strip clubs
Who
and
the
cheap.
fuck said that?
No.
No, true story.
You
True
should
story.
not be eating at a strip
You
club.
ain't never had a steak from a strip club?
No.
Bro,
I have.
Oh, dude.
I used to work with this contractor, and we would go to the strip club for lunch every day.
And eat like a king.
Eat, bro.
I never visit those establishments. But you know, but I've heard I heard some of the food's good.
Bro, what are you talking
I am
about?
appalled.
Last week.
My name Carlos.
We went yesterday. Me
Yeah, we
and
were
you.
yesterday.
No, I've never
Deeply
gone to those.
offended as a pole.
I've never gone to those establishments.
I've only heard. This food.
What is this thing you call a strip club?
What
and
is
where
this?
do I find it?
What
It's
what do
an
they do?
organization. It's helping single mothers. Shout out to
I
us.
support single
Why,
mothers.
why do they
I
gotta,
plead the
why, do they,
fifth.
why do they got to be single
If you
mothers?
can smell it
I
before you
thought
see it, you
strippers
don't wanna
were
go
going through college. They needed help going through college.
You're helping pay college
Yeah.
tuition,
College and
help
broken
support
girls with
a
daddy
child
issues.
without a father.
So strippers are daddy issues.
So
Overcoming
why do
daddy
they
issues.
get mad whenever you
College.
throw change at them?
Slip-
It's still money.
Because
Because that shit hurts.
That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
No, I'm
It
making
hurt.
it hell.
Did you
It ain't
unroll
raining,
the, did
it's
you
hell.
unroll the
Hey,
quarters?
he
Look
didn't
over that.
unroll it. He
Look
just
on the
threw the
backside
fucking
of
block.
I like how he's
Hey.
offended. Why do they care?
Did you unroll the quarters? Or did you just throw the? Wait, hold on.
The whole
Just
row.
throw change.
No,
Like,
I don't think you.
no, because
also
like,
no money in strippers, man.
you can't pay your babysitter.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't
You don't
either.
pay your babysitter.
Hey, I once hit the stripper with a cheese
So
stick.
if I hit him with a $20 fucking roll or
And
fucking
that's a
Really?
true story. That's
I
a
will
true
pick that
story.
motherfucker up. She don't want it.
She took it.
I heard going so
Yes, he took it.
Hey, I hit her and then I gotta carry out like a caper.
I go in so many directions.
That's not how that works.
Wait. Alan tipped
That's how
the
she ended up with her first two kids.
Alan tipped the stripper with a cheese stick.
So your ass went to the Players Club for real.
No, that was Showcase, man.
Oh, Showcase!
Shit.
I remember
All true
Showcase.
players
Yeah,
of the day know about Showcase.
I've been there a couple times.
I ain't never been there.
I never heard of this.
I said that a little too excited. I was like, oh shit,
There's
Showcase.
a reason why
What is this showcase and where do I find it?
It's long gone. It's long gone.
They probably closed it down because they were accepting cheese sticks.
Yeah,
Bro, imagine what you
Oh, you're the
hey, imagine what you would get for a carton of eggs.
it would go down.
Or some of that shredded cheese, man.
That
Some of that shredded
Bro, wait,
cheese.
bro, you would kill the game if you roll up there with some summer sausage.
Yo, son.
Don't go over there. Hey, don't go
That's
to
a food stamp card. Double swipe.
don't go to that motherfucker with no milk because Alan got it. I was like,
Yo, son, are you just happy to see me?
my own
No, it's my summer sausage,
It's a
bro.
summer sausage.
What the?
I looked out my own moves.
All right, well, that being
Moves,
said,
they're
man, it's
moves.
man, it come to an end.
Oh,
Yo, man, thank you guys so much.
hey
for
man,
coming
I didn't get the vent.
The what?
I didn't get the vent. This was supposed to be my therapy session.
It's too late for that shit. You can't talk shit about me now.
Hold on, as P was a kid, how was he? Annoying little shit?
He was a spoiled ass.
He still is.
I know how to work the
check it out, check it
motherfucking
out.
system,
So,
homeboy.
He used to act
Tell
like
me
he was
I'm
sick.
wrong.
I knew that he would act like he was sick.
Yeah.
He always acted like he was sick.
Man,
But
she
he gets
covered
down
that
one
shit.
time and he's always sick.
It ain't my fault that I was smarter than
Yo,
you.
man, talk
So-
about the people from
Hold on,
Telemundo
man.
that be like,
So my mom would be like, hey, he like, I don't feel good. My stomach hurts, this and that. And my mom be like, oh, well, you want some McDonald's?
McDonald's is a
Uh-huh.
motherfucking
So he
cure,
got
bro.
McDonald's like 2 seconds after they got ordered through the drive-thru. This motherfucker was feeling better. I'd be like, well, I want some McDonald's too. She's like, no, cabrón, we got beans at the house.
Right?
Oh,
True story.
Hey, it ain't my fault. I used what I had to my advantage. If he didn't do that, then that's on him.
see, that's that spoiled
Fake
child
ass
right there. I see.
eating chicken McNuggets and
Hey,
shit.
hey.
He got sick at least once a week.
I am
Hold
a
on.
fucking millennial,
Why
alright?
you babysitting, homie?
Huh?
What?
All right, take the shots.
Shots.
Down.
Shots?
Holla.
Yeah, this shit's gross.
I know where the shots are.
But
I don't want to shot today.
that was a good one. Well, thank you guys so much, man. It's been fun, and we'll do this drunk news once a month.
That's right. We'll do it at the end of next month.
You guys want to give any shout outs to anybody, family, friends, or people can reach you at any of that, or
Want to shout out to my wife for keep typing in spin.
That landed on me like five fucking times.
Help Lupe get how many shots you take?
I only took two.
Man, how the fuck you land on him like
take
5
two, but I
times?
take
We don't
one.
shot.
Hey, bro,
Nah,
you saw the. Hey,
I took
you saw
like
no
four.
one touched that shit but him.
No, he didn't.
I took three.
He took at least 3.
I took three. Look, I got two right
I took
here
one for you.
and that one right
None
there.
of them landed.
It landed
Not
on
on
me
me.
5 fucking
I
times.
took the
Anyways.
first one just
But
cause.
shout out to your wife. Anybody, you, Carlos?
Oh, happy belated birthday to my girl.
Happy birthday,
Martha
Martha.
Gonzalez.
Happy birthday.
I want some motherfucking cake, Martha.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will save you some cake.
I want some cake.
Hey, me too, bro.
Cake better save your
Oh, you want
life.
some
I
cake?
feel offended.
I really do.
I like ice cream.
Can I get cake too?
Yeah.
I like
Can I
ice
get
cream.
cake too? He's like, I want the whole
Hey,
cake.
I'll freeze that
And no
motherfucker. I'll
shout
bring it in
out
here.
Except to my lovely family and to my counterpart to my left.
I don't have shout outs for people. I don't like them that much.
But you know what? I will say this.
Lost.
Thank you guys so much. For you guys are a beautiful couple.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining in and giving us your input as a woman. And what about my brothers over here? I don't know.
I don't have anything to say, but just have a good weekend and get fucked
Keep
up.
on trucking.
Yeah.
That's just shout outs to my brothers. You guys killed it. Thank you, Miguel. Great to have you, Carlos, Ali, Sarah. Thank you so much. Gary's on one of the tools.
Get ready.
Hey man, about time I get another Raider fan besides me around here. Those damn Cowboy fans.
And I like that hat too.
Just
Never
saying.
seen it.
Just saying,
All Raider fans accepting at metal detectors near you.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, you think Sam Hurt could give me a pound?
I'm pretty sure.
Or should we call Nate
5 to
Newton?
10.
Let him get out of jail first.
5 to
It's
10.
like, hey, get homeboy to fucking steal some draws from you and fucking Galleria ball.
Shout out
You gonna go
to
back in? Fool took away that.
shout out to everybody that's
Come
that's
on,
watching
man.
us
You got
on
money, you gonna steal
YouTube,
drugs.
Anchor, Spotify. Thank you so much for your support. We are subscriber supported, so hit us up on Cash App. It's $ canceled show. Throw us some money.
Cancel.
So,
Dollar bill,
that's
y'all.
right. We appreciate those who have
Wu-Tang.
already
Wu-Tang
donated.
Clan,
Devon, for sure.
Wu-Tang Clan,
Um, Big homie Dustin, thank you so much for your support always. And thank you for everyone else. My big homie.
Hey man, thank you everybody that's tuning in. You guys can put in orders for your shirts now. You guys are wanting your shirts. There you go.
Extra large.
Yeah, there you go. Write down or send us a message, and we will get to you as fast as we can. But thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Peace,
Don't be a dick.
motherfucker.
Holla.
Or be a dick.
Welcome, everyone, to The Canceled Show. I'm your host, Rashad Dyson. Well, actually, I'm one-third of your hosts. There's also Manny and G. Chavez, a.k.a. the Silver Fox. Normally, they're here, but they're a bunch of nice guys. They're always late for charity events. So they're not here doing this promo. But if you tune in 9 to 11 on Fridays, you'll catch all three of us together, and you'll hear funny comedy and edutainment and intelligent conversations. Or you'll just hear all three of us Christians talking about moral values. Either way, you're going to want to tune in.